But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Open Gangnam Style.
Open Gangnam Style.
We put this song over the top. Yeah.
We were just discussing our favorite parts of the song.
Everyone's got a different favorite part.
I like the big build-up, and then it just goes dead for a split second, and then goes into Gangnam Style.
I like the sexy lady part.
We put this video over the top. You know that, right,
Oh,
boy?
believe me. Yeah.
Sexy lady!
And then he just starts talking in some strange language.
Yeah, this is a very strange language.
Is this Klingon? I don't know what it is.
Morning mashup style.
I remember that.
This has to be like the biggest non-English American
Gotta
hit,
be.
right?
Gotta be. What else was there? Feliz Navidad? That was pretty big.
I take solace in knowing he's just a loser, though.
He'll never have another fucking song.
He's just a loser.
Oh, man, you can't top this.
And he's not getting the sexy ladies, you know that.
Everybody Gangnam Style again next summer.
Yeah,
that's not
going to
happen.
be like, let's twist again. Still Gangnam Style.
Yeah. Hey, it's those sexy ladies again.
Yes.
Like we did last summer.
Yeah, that's awful. They try to follow up a monster like this.
Yeah. Back to Gangnam Style.
Well, it's got to have another song by now. If he doesn't, he's stupid.
Yeah.
What's the follow-up?
Gangnam Style better than ever.
Maybe we should listen to one of his older singles.
Yeah,
No, I
See if he's got that staying power.
No, I think he has to have another song out.
Yeah, he's got it.
Or he has the dumbest people behind him helping him out.
Oh, mashup style.
Do we have a Gangnam Style? No? If you find it, let me know. Wow, he's literally a one-hit wonder. He's not even trying for the second hit.
Why would he?
Anyway,
This
this
is
is what, the most viewed video on YouTube now.
This would be like fucking Neil Armstrong making a big deal of going to the fucking 7-Eleven. It's like he just...
Good for you.
Oh, good for you.
So, there you go. We're discussing that, so we might as well bring it to the air.
Yeah, it's got like 800 and some odd million views now. It's the most viewed YouTube video, just beating out Justin Bieber.
What Bieber song?
Which one was that, baby?
Baby.
You mean Evolution of Dance isn't the #1 video anymore?
Oh, what happened?
Well,
What
that guy's going to have
happened?
to update his video with the
Yeah,
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
You know he's going to try.
Oh, God.
Although I think that guy's really old. I think that video
Yeah.
was around for a while before YouTube, because I remember somebody put that guy on a talk show and they were like,
Oh, wait, you're
wait,
old.
you're not the same guy. You can't do this
Where's your
anymore."
son?
Right. I think the Biebs is going to be on the Oprah, so that should be a terrific fucking interview. Yeah, you got the Biebs and the Oprah.
When is that happening?
Very soon.
Clash of the Titans, huh, Dan?
Two people struggling to remain relevant.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That was hurtful.
They are.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Oprah's doing well. She's reinventing herself.
No, I was talking about this show.
Oh, our show sucks. Our show fucking sucks.
At least Oprah had a fucking good 30-year run.
She did.
We had about a 3 to 4 year good run.
Oh, man.
Out of almost 20.
We
Hey, sexy lady.
this show knew how to fucking throw
Burn
it in,
out?
No, throw it in neutral at the right time and coast.
All right, right.
Yeah, this show finds the hills when we need to.
We're just hoping there's a gas station.
Yes. We gave it a good shot with the throttle for a while.
Because this hill is running out. That's funny, man.
If you can't laugh at yourself, laugh at the people with mental challenges.
Oh, those are the best.
I say.
They say the darndest things.
That's it, I say.
What happened for Thanksgiving? Everyone have a good one, or?
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I had a blast.
yeah,
Yes. Went over my aunt and uncles.
nice.
Aunt Fran, Uncle Tony had the whole family there. So, we all get there, shut the door, and the racial epithets fly like the turkey. Oh, it's amazing.
Do they really?
Oh,
It's basically a clan meeting with sides.
It really is. We were discussing the election for a little while, and oh boy, you know.
Wow, really?
Oh God, a lot of people not very happy.
You're in heaven.
Well, you know what? I love my family. They're like-minded people, and a lot of fun.
Now,
not offended.
Did you eat the turkey?
Oh yeah, had some of that there turkey.
My brother had
some stuffing, some mash.
Oh, mash. Well, all the basics. Do you do the cranberry? You do the cranberry sauce?
No, I don't do
What
the
happened?
cranberry sauce. I hate
What happened?
when anyone says mash without saying mashed potatoes.
Why?
Yeah, I had some mash.
Why?
I don't know. It just sounds fucking stupid, and people shouldn't
cares?
say it.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a big one?
Yeah, I had some, hey, can we have a little mash? Fuck mash. Throw potatoes in there, you dummy.
You can't just say pass the mash.
No!
You got to say it like that, too. Pass the mash.
No! I hate it.
What about the cranberry sauce?
Some cran?
There was a discussion down there in Philly yesterday. We were having the leftovers.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, you got any of that cranberry sauce? And I like it in the can where you slice it.
Oh. It comes out in the shape of the can, even with the little ridges.
Yes,
in it.
of course.
Amazing.
And then the mother-in-law's like, I think I got one more can laying around here somewhere. And she goes, look, I'm not going to use it for a year, so we might as well, open it up.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking to myself, why don't we eat that shit all year long? That stuff is delicious.
Isn't it odd?
That shit is good. Turkey stinks, by the way. Every once in a while, you get someone that prepares it properly and it's a bit moist and it's white. And if you got the nice gravy, you're good. None of that dark meat shit. But in general, we don't eat turkey the rest of the year because it really does suck when you have all the other meat choices.
And chicken's really fucking can
love
be done
chicken.
very well. It doesn't take 18 hours to cook the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we broke out the last can of cranberry sauce.
I never eat it, man. I can't. I don't know why I can't enjoy cranberry sauce.
Oh my God! You have that with the mash. The mash. I'm gonna do it all day now. It's kind of fun to say.
I know.
You take the cranberry sauce, you mix it in with the mash.
I was doing it all weekend
gravy, some corn,
annoying myself, just going, I enjoy good. Just give me a dollop of mash.
Mash.
Ugh, shut up with your mash.
Who said that? It sounds like Ira.
No, it was actually some guy at Yankee Stadium in the
Really?
in the legend section when you get dinner.
Yeah,
and he was pointing at the can and go, "You want to put a little more mash on the plate?"
Nice.
And
that really bothers you?
It bothers the shit out of me.
I really would suggest you do not tweet Anthony Cumia with the word mash. That would not be nice. That would not be nice. But cranberry sauce, I'm going to add that to my diet. Every once in a while, I'm going to break out a can of that shit.
It's a running gag with my girl, and what I do is I just text pictures of like
mash?
The opening to MASH.
Oh, really?
The logo, the helicopter, and it really annoys her too.
Too funny.
It's terrible.
My brother did Thanksgiving this year. We kind of move it around a little bit from house to house.
Well, yeah, you were like fucking. You're like marauders going from house to house.
Dude, I've been on the road since Wednesday, man. I just got back last night. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking beast. Yeah, I went to Long Island, then I went from Long Island to Philly over to Verrazano.
At least it's on the way for you. So you went opposite ends of the spectrum.
Oh God, one big triangle.
Yeah.
Over the Verrazano. You could see some of the damage from the storm just being on the Bell Parkway.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Of course you can, because you're dead stopped. You could always just look over.
Kidding.
Fucking road.
There were some boats thrown about that you could even see from the highway. I'm
really?
Like, how the fuck did that boat get there?
That is
Hell yeah. Anyway, and he's the owner of F.H. Riley's, of course, in the heart of Huntington Village, which is doing very, very well.
Oh.
And he did it up right. He had the turkey all nice and white and moist.
Well, I would hope so, for the love of God.
But then all of a sudden he breaks out the roast beef. I'm like, yes, thank you. Someone finally gets it.
Fucking house with a carving station. Crazy.
That's what you need.
You do need some roast beef.
Because all the sides are so damn good. What's missing is a nice piece of fucking meat.
Real meat.
Right. We all make believe with that turkey and mix it up with the gravy and the mash.
Yeah. Man.
But what that meal really needs is a nice piece of roast beef.
Yeah.
And we had it at his house.
That is why
Holy
the fuck doesn't everybody do that? Why isn't that part of the tradition?
I was so happy until
I'd like some roast beef.
Until his cats got me.
What?
They might collect animals.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. They might collect the animals.
You didn't kick one in the liver, did you?
Oh, no.
Oh,
but
got to protect that meat. I know how Opie gets.
Him and his wife. And what? Yeah, you're right.
Look out.
The prime rib.
Oh, please.
And him and his wife will not tell me how many cats they got.
And you couldn't count them?
I counted 5.
Oh, shit.
Which means it's probably 10.
Probably.
And, the Opes are very allergic to cats. So.
Hoarder?
How many cats?
Borderline hoarder?
They won't tell us. They won't tell anybody. They have 2 dogs and a lot of cats.
They won't tell?
They're animal people. Those. No offense to my brother, but those crazy people that like to try to save every single animal, they say. So they take them in. They usually take them in, fix them up a little bit, and send them on their way. But I think they got a few extras laying around, hiding here and there.
Are they spayed and neutered?
Oh yeah, and she keeps a very, very clean house. But man, when that sun went down, we had to go inside after playing the basketball, the wiffle ball, and the football.
Little sniffly.
Holy fuck, me and a few of my relatives, because we all have the shitty fucking immune system. So that was a little rough, unfortunately.
Yeah, even when people say, no, it doesn't shed, or no, I take care of it. No, there's that part of the day where the light is shining through a window, and you just see every
shit
hair
floating.
and fucking speck of shit in the air, and you're like, I'm breathing this in.
And all you have to do is take your fingertip, touch the rug, touch your eye. Oh, my God, I'm now allergic.
Yeah.
I need an inhaler. Why does it take such a little bit of it? Fuck! I don't miss my stupid cats. I introduced my mom to my daughter finally.
All right. How'd that go?
She liked talking about milk glass more than my daughter.
Milk glass?
Milk glass. I guess it's a type of glass.
Oh, it's like a glass that's got like some white kind of.
It's very white. It almost looks ceramic, but I guess there it is. There's milk glass. She had way more excitement talking about milk glass than my daughter.
Milk glass.
What happened?
Because my brother took like I guess one of these serving dishes from my parents' house.
Did you put some mash in it
as a keepsake?
Yeah.
Oh, we went with the potato chips and the onion dip, which is a staple in the Hughes household. You have to have the onion dip with the potato chips.
Oh.
Chips.
That does sound good.
Chips.
No. Chips. Stuck in a loop.
Chips.
What's that?
Chips.
I hear something. Who's calling me?
Chips.
Hello? Who would that be?
Chips.
Someone is calling me.
Chips.
We could do this till 10 o'clock. I would love it.
Oh boy.
I want to fall into a chip loop.
Would we gain listeners or lose every single one? I don't know. It could go either way on that one. If you tune in 2 hours later, we're still going
still doing
chips.
What's that? We would lose them. But they would tune back in just to hear if it was still happening.
Right.
It's like when you check your light when the power's out.
Right. Well,
So you go over there. You have your daughter, of course.
Oh God, dude, it's just like I've been having some a little guilt lately, wondering if I'm doing the right thing with my mom. And man, when I went to Thanksgiving, I realized no, I'm right on track where I need to be.
Really?
I plunked my daughter down right in front of her. She did say, "Wow, Greg, she's beautiful," and that was pretty much it.
Oh.
And then I tried to get a picture with her and my daughter, and she wouldn't.
What?
She wouldn't take the picture.
What do you mean she wouldn't take the picture?
She doesn't like pictures.
Oh.
She really doesn't like pictures.
All right.
And then I put the baby in her arms, and she started like, "I'm gonna drop her." I go, "I'm right here. Nothing's gonna happen."
Yeah, relax.
So I go, "Relax," and then she finally said, "Take the baby."
Ooh, was that the awkward part of Thanksgiving?
I just took the baby and walked out of the room, and that was it. That was the interaction she had with her new grandchild. That'll be it. That's fine.
That's it. Yeah.
And then we were sitting around, and she was really into talking about milk glass, way more than my daughter. I don't even think she asked her name.
Wow.
Now that I think about it, I don't even think she asked her name. Yeah, she did it.
Boy, that's something to be reckoned with.
Huh?
That's something to be reckoned with.
Not really. Not when you're an old fuck like myself. Maybe when I was in my 20s or something.
I don't know how you do it now.
I'm not sitting around feeling sorry about that shit. I got my own family. And I got people that are beyond cool to me and my family and kids. That's how you deal with it. And then she wanted to go home, and she picks the guy that's throwing the whole party to drive her home.
Your brother?
And he goes, look, man, I can't drive you home because, I'm trying to serve dessert for everybody. I got 30 people in my house, and I got to serve the dessert. Jesus. And I got to clean up the mash.
So what happened?
So then she asked my brother, she's annoyed at him because he won't drive her home because she has no concept that he might be busy. That's what's amazing about this whole... She has literally no concept. I could see it in her eyes. She has no fucking concept that the guy she asked to drive her home is really fucking busy at that moment. No concept. So then looks at my other brother... And my other brother said the wrong thing. He actually said, yeah, I could drive you home, but I'm feeding my 3-year-old. So after I feed him, I'll be able to drive you home.
Why is that the wrong thing? That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Because it's not happening right at that moment.
Oh.
Because she has no concept that maybe a father needs to feed his 3-year-old. Because she's on the same mental fucking level as a 3-year-old. So then, all of a sudden, she gives him a look. And then the kid takes a bite and runs out of the room. Oh, boy, was that bad. Because then she turned around and she goes, you're not feeding him.
Wow.
So then he ran out of the room. He's chewing his food. I could see him chewing his food. Oh. So then she moves on to my next brother and goes, I don't want to mention names, but she goes, he, meaning, his name, said he would drive me home, but he said he's feeding his kid, but he's not feeding his kid. Can you drive me home? Wow.
I'm getting angry.
Yeah. The only reason I bring this up, I swear to you, don't feel sorry for me. I'm way past this. But I know other people deal with this. That's the only reason I bring it up at this point.
Shit.
So then everything has to stop, and then the brother that was feeding the kid, because now I'm like, I'll fucking drive her home. I don't give a fuck. Because I was gonna record her for the radio, actually.
Oh boy,
I had my SoundCloud ready and everything.
Oh boy.
And then my brother, who was feeding the kid, goes, "No, I will." And she marched out of the house without really saying goodbye to anybody. So, wow, right in the middle of everything, though. Literally, right in the middle of everything. The game is on.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Dessert is being served.
That's the MO.
Like, it's not the end of the night by any stretch of the imagination. There's easily another hour and a half to go. Easily.
The entire family should absolutely just cut communication. With any person doing that, 100% of a communication sever.
It's just completely exhausting. The fact that she has no concept is what's the most amazing thing about the whole thing.
Then there's the side that would go, you know what, you gotta love people even though they're messed up. Like maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Like you have to look at your mom. It's easy for me to say.
Fuck that. Fuck that at this point. Like I said, I was wondering lately, and then when I saw her, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Right. No, she reminds me all the time that I'm absolutely doing the fucking right thing. Sometimes you got to cut these people off because they continue to do their damage. There just has to be some kind of self-awareness. There has to be. She enjoyed talking about the milk class.
Here you go. It just sounds like someone needs to have attention from everybody, and the best way to do it is to throw a monkey wrench in the middle of the works.
Well, last year she was at the top of the stairs in my other brother's house, screaming at everybody to drive her home. So at least we didn't get the screaming this year.
Wow. What exactly is it? Has it been diagnosed as extreme narcissism, or is it?
No, I think what happens, she gets a thought in her head like I want to go home, and that's it.
That's it.
She's got OCD.
It's just a really.
She's got OCD and other shit, I'm sure, which I don't really even want to know about. So, but I think the thought gets in her head, and then she's like, all right, I got to go right now. 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 I got to go. That's all she hears. I got to go right now. I got to go right now. I got to go right now.
Regardless of consequences to anybody else or any of that stuff.
Oh, she don't give a fuck. Wow. She always asks the person throwing the party. Because she's at their house, I guess.
They're busy throwing a party.
At least this house was close to where she's living. It usually happens when we're way the fuck out east. Know how many holidays I left back in the day because she wanted to go home? Right in the middle of it. Like, I missed dessert at Thanksgiving a few times because I was the one that had to drive her home.
Get a car service.
We probably should have.
Yeah, just get her a car service. It costs you a couple $100 and no one has to deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go down if she's going to come, we get you a car.
It's just ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. So, but my kids have really cool grandparents on the other side, so they'll have what I have. I didn't have fucking grandparents on one side at all. I didn't want them either. You know, the famous Precious lady.
Yeah, yeah.
That broad, who was way worse than my mom. So, and then I guess hopefully I won't be as bad to my kids, and then eventually, hopefully, it'll be, you know, normal people.
Yeah.
It'll take another generation or two, because I'm sure I'll fuck up my kids somehow, because I had a weird mom. But I'm on high alert.
Yes, I'll be on alert.
Oh, I am on high alert.
Yeah.
I don't yell at my kids or nothing. They're going to get away with murder, I think.
Wow.
But besides that, it was a great Thanksgiving.
That made me angry for you. Every year you make me angry. I'm angry for your family.
That is like...
I just bring it up because I know people deal with this shit. Like when you have a family member that, God forbid, has cancer or any of these other horrible illnesses, you look at them, you're like, oh, okay, they do what they do, whatever, because look what they're going through. But when someone has mental illness, they sort of look healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what is like, that's the dilemma. Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to deal with this? Why is she allowed to just, you know, fucking throw, like you said, the monkey wrench into our family constantly?
God.
Constantly. This was a daily thing, though, man. Now it's just every once in a while when I see her. There's always a problem, always an issue.
Every time, right? It's something.
Always, and it's the dumbest, stupidest thing. Like, she's probably still mad that no one drove her home right away. And she probably only waited 15 to 20 minutes tops.
Yeah.
But I guarantee she's livid wherever she is right now. Livid about it. And it's just waiting for a dumb ride to go home.
Wow.
Did you see all your brothers were there?
Yeah, everyone was there.
Okay.
Cool. It was fun. Just avoid that part of the house and you're good. Where'd you go, Jimmy? Enough about my shit.
I honestly didn't do much. I saw my my cousin Bob and his wife, Kelly. Went to Bob Kelly's house.
Oh, yes. Bobby.
I'm sure they do it up right.
They did. His wife cooked the shit out of the turkey. It was really good,
it's just you three?
And Kelly from his podcast.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
I beat her up, but she's a cool lady.
Oh, she's great. Yeah, she's really nice. We pigged out, and then I saw my ex was in town, so I saw her for 3 days. We just went out and ate, and it was fun to see her. No, we're just friends. I mean, but I'm glad we're friends.
Right.
Like, I'm really happy that she's still one of my favorite people alive. Then we went and saw Lincoln.
I heard Lincoln was a little fucking long, man, a little too preachy and a little too much like a documentary.
Yeah, almost felt like so was his tenure in office.
I heard it was sort of like being in school at some points.
Ooh.
It was long, but the acting in it was fucking.
I saw your tweet.
It's just embarrassing how good he is. Like, the guy is so great every time he decides to act. Sally Field.
What, did he act like he was happy about what happened?
But, you know, it gives you a real grasp on, like, Lincoln, and it's like, you know, it's hard to humanize these people because they're so
It was
iconic.
so long ago, yeah.
But he made Lincoln a real person, and Sally Field was the crazy wife.
Mary Todd Lincoln?
Yeah, but she gave, like, a real personality, like a crazy personality to her. And, you know, they were grieving their one kid had died in the war.
Right.
So she was a bit cunty about a lot of things and psychotic and really fucking good, man. Tommy Lee Jones was in it. He was amazing. Some abolitionist he played.
I heard they don't show the fucking shooting.
They don't.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess you kind of know what happens.
But what is the point there?
The way they showed it, well, I don't want to say it, but they of course address it.
Right.
I was wondering why they didn't, and they probably felt they just didn't. They didn't need to. I kind of wish they would have too. It was like Spielberg just made that artistic decision.
Oh God, it's not about you. Yeah. I think you have to show that.
Yeah.
You don't have to like spend a shitload of time on it, but you gotta show it somehow. No.
Yeah, give us the happy ending.
Right.
He really wanted. Lincoln was a good man. Like they really show him as a good man. Like like everybody knows what he freed the slaves, but it wasn't just a move, a strategic move with the war. It really wasn't just that. He genuinely wanted to do it, and they said he almost. It almost looked as if they said the Confederates were sending up people to broker a peace. They wanted to stop the war. And if the word got out that these guys were on their way, this measure, this 13th Amendment, never would have passed.
Yeah.
Because the South would have said, we have to keep our slaves. We will not sign this. So if they were coming to make peace, then there would be no reason to free the slaves. You know what I mean? Because the peace was going to be made or whatever. But Lincoln almost, they said, kind of delayed talking to them until the vote was taken on. And I don't know how much of that was done for the film, but it seemed fairly like it kind of stuck to history.
Well, didn't he also have there were a bunch of ideas batted around? Did they address the idea that he wanted to free slaves but then return them to Africa?
No, they didn't.
Oh, right, I read that.
They didn't.
You read that?
Oh, yeah. I read it on a website.
Oh. Was it a good movie?
Yeah, really good. I mean,
was it slow?
Slow, yeah, but the acting was so good. Like, just watching this guy, I'm like, I can't believe that somebody's this good at that job.
Did you feel like you were actually watching Lincoln?
You really do.
Ooh.
I said to my ex a couple of times, I'm like, he looks exactly like that fuck. Exactly like him.
Nice.
I mean, fucking... because you always so used to Gregory Peck, you know what I mean? 80. You know, the way these actors do this deep voice shit.
That overacting crap.
And he just, I guess they said he read somewhere that Lincoln had a weirder voice, and he just did it how he thought it should be, like a regular guy.
Right.
And he played him like a man. They always say play the man, not the uniform. You know, like when you're acting, like, you know, if I audition for the part of a cop, of course, you know, I don't know I'm not a cop, so I try to be Joe Cop. You know, hello, badge, gun, badge hat, gun. You know, instead of just being Jim, who's in that uniform.
Yeah.
And that's the genius of this guy is he's so great.
But how do they know his voice was a little higher?
I guess it was.
That could be
about.
some asshole that didn't like Lincoln and goes, nope. He had a really whiny,
a weird voice.
high voice.
He starts playing the part. First card 7 years ago.
And we saw, what else did I see?
Good.
No.
I heard that there were like 45 minutes of previews before the movie started.
What?
That it was completely out of hand.
There was some. I don't remember if it was long or not.
Oh, my God, I heard that. So some people are saying they were in the theater for well over 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we did. Actually,
There
there were long previews.
But anyway, yeah.
They show any Civil War action?
In the opening scene, it's like, you know, like Saving Private Ryan. There was only a couple of minutes of it, but I'm going to tell you, the Civil War stuff they shot, you're like, oh, that was a down and dirty fucking war, man.
They didn't fuck around.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, they're showing them fighting in the mud. They're fighting in like just fucking like knee-deep mud.
Jesus.
It's hand-to-hand combat. Brutal stabbing, and they showed a couple of guys just getting their faces stepped on in the mud, like a Union soldier or Confederate soldier boot in the face being driven under the water in this gross, and you're like, wow, that is so not like the little toys I had, pointing perfect guns at each other. This was a bloody, fucking up-close, ugly war.
Yeah.
But they really humanize Lincoln, which again, you know, I'm always amazed when they show home videos of John F. Kennedy because he's just become this Zapruder film, this moment in history, and Lincoln is just this guy on the $5 bill or this guy who freed the slaves, and you forget that he just had to deal with his cranky wife, and he had a fucking he had to finagle and get shit done the way politicians do, and you realize like he was a politician and James Spader was fucking great.
Really?
Great.
He's a good actor.
Every time he's good, man.
He's good in
comeback,
everything.
though. He hasn't been in much.
You forget that it's him. He's doing one thing where he's talking to Daniel Day-Lewis. Like he's one of the senators or the congressmen. They had to go out and bribe people to get votes. They were 20 votes short. And everyone forgets the Republicans were the ones that did this, not the Democrats. They had to get 20 Democrats. And just Spader was so good. So good.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
Isn't it true back then the Democrats had the ideology of what the Republicans have now or something like that, and they kind of switched
They kind of did, yeah. They were the more liberal
Do
party.
you know that?
Yeah.
When did that change?
The Democrats are the ones that they didn't want slavery abolished.
They fought it hard.
Right.
New Jersey voted against it. A bunch of northern states voted against it.
And even into the 1900s with segregation and whatnot, you know, even then the Republicans were more open to it than the Democrats were.
He said that he wanted. I think one of the reasons was it's not mentioned. Slavery's not mentioned in the Constitution. Then there was the problem was that it's amazing. Like you're looking at that, this is our country, But they were arguing. One of the things was one of the abolitionists was very much, and this was Tommy Lee Jones's character, something Stevens he played, believed that blacks should be able to vote and that they were equal people in the eyes of God. But you could not indicate that you felt that way. It had to be only before the law, or you would have lost that vote.
Wow.
And they were trying to get him to slip, and cause the whole press was there, and they said that they're going to find a way to get you to say, you can't say that you think blacks are the same and should be voting. What's next, women? And everyone's like, but the thing was, they were afraid that he was going to go, yeah, I think blacks should be able to vote, and they are equal people. It was only before the eyes of the law. So it was so weird that you couldn't even slip and say that. And this is the 1860s. I know it's ancient history, but it's really not. This is not Alexander the Great. This is not the fucking Roman Empire.
Right.
Yeah. It's 150 years ago.
Any N-bombs in the movie?
Yeah, a couple. I'm sure they.
yeah.
I'm sure they toned it down. Obviously, I'm guessing it was a PG movie. But it was weird to hear nigger said in a movie, and you had to for historical.
That's my home movie.
Yeah, exactly. You see Anthony giggling as a child, and that's just you don't even see who's saying it. It's just coming. There's a beach scene, there's a seagull, you hear fucking N-bombs flying. The Cumia household was not a peaceful one. But yeah, it was weird to hear it said, but you realize it's in historical context, and you had to. It would have seemed weird. It's jarring to hear it in a movie now.
Was it only the bad people in the movie saying it?
No, it was said fairly...
Because it was kind of... Back then, it was more accepted as that's what you called people.
James Spader said it at one point, and he turned out to be one of the guys helping Lincoln. So no, it was more like... I forget what he said...
I'm kind of glad they did that.
Yeah, I was too, because it was like, again,
realistic.
They didn't overuse it. You knew that they probably could have used it a lot more to be historically accurate.
Yeah.
Could have been every other
word.
But
then it would just be distracting.
It would have been distracting, and it wasn't necessary.
Yeah,
I mean, but
they made their point.
They made the point. They showed you that this was being true historically.
That word was thrown around a lot. More freely.
And what you realize too is the access people had to the president. There's scenes where Lincoln's with his son, his adult son.
Whatever happened to that guy? Does anyone know?
Well, he had
I like knowing that shit.
I did too. I Wikipedia'd one. He had 2 kids. He had an adult son who really wanted to go into the army because the older one had been killed, and he's like, if I don't go fight, I'm going to regret this for the rest of my life. And his 8-year-old son, Tad, who I guess had a head like a tadpole, and that was why they nicknamed him Tad.
One went on to make cars, and the other one to make logs.
Whatever happened to his kids?
Famous.
Did they have an important life or just a regular? What?
I don't know what happened to the older one. I know Tad, because I looked him up, was died when he was 18.
Damn.
The younger son, who he concentrated on and showed a lot of in the movie, went overseas after he was assassinated, went on to, I guess, go to England for a couple of years. And they might have said it might have been tuberculosis, but he died when he was 18. And the mother was, they said, inconsolable. She couldn't travel because she had lost one son in the war. And, again, that was just what I read.
Right.
But I also, off the subject, looking up old footage, it just reminded me, I was watching about Kennedy assassination. I watched a 2-hour block of CBS that day. And they showed Walter Cronkite his entire. Cause we always see that one moment, where he's at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, and it's such a great moving moment. But there's a lot more of that. You could see Cronkite for a lot of that broadcast struggling not to cry. It was fucking
wow.
And there's one moment where he goes to update you the tragic news. President Kennedy has been assassinated, and to hear those words, it was such a fucking. It was because you don't hear that in the version that we always see. It was such, and again, I hate to use the word jarring again, but it was such a powerful thing to hear a guy say.
And that was the real part of history.
The bluntness of that was so final and so awful.
You had a presidential weekend.
I did. I don't know why I watched that. I watched that beforehand. I think it might have been last week.
And there's connections between the two assassinations, aren't there?
Oh yeah, the Lincoln Kennedy coincidences.
Yeah. Wow. By the way, a few people writing and calling saying the previews started at 8:15 for this guy, and the movie started at 8:47. Wow. That's 32 minutes.
Yeah, about a half hour.
Did your ex go with you?
She did, yeah.
She have some comments?
Well, she actually thought it was a little slow, but because she's in that business, so she liked it. And by that I mean interracial. She makes coupled porn. We also saw the night before. We saw Skyfall.
Oh yeah,
in IMAX. Not as good as I thought it would be, but it was good. Daniel Craig, I think, is a great. He's a great Bond.
Yeah, he makes a good Bond. Definitely.
Javier Bardem was an interesting bad guy. I didn't love the story in this one.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little slow.
I thought he was a good bad guy because, and Bond bad guys are supposed to be a little weird and fucking
cartoonish,
flamboyant and cartoony. Yeah.
His wig was horrendous,
horrible.
It was so bad. I thought Tommy Lee Jones has a horrible wig in Lincoln, horrible. And we were joking about it. She's like, that fucking wig is awful. But in the end, he acknowledges it's a wig. You know, because back then they all wore shit wigs. So
right.
They don't. You act like it's really Javier Bardem's hair.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been a lot better. I did not love Skyfall.
Wow.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, did you like the song, the Bond song by Adele?
It was good. It was good, but there was a weird moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Skyfall. That voice is butter. That's butter.
But I didn't. I was debating. Amy went to see. I almost went to a third movie, but I couldn't have another thing of popcorn.
Wow.
That's why. And I had to spot it to see the Euro book, the playbook, Silver Lining Playbook, or something. Oh, yeah. Which I heard was. Did you like it?
It was alright.
I heard it was good. And
the what?
Silver Lining Playbook or something, right?
Yeah, it was the one that Chris Tucker was in here promoting.
Oh, that guy.
It's kind of.
Remember that?
Barely.
With De Niro and who else?
De Niro was good in it. Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lawrence from The Hunger Games. They play like Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence have bipolar, and they fall in love or whatever. But it's very
why did
shiny.
you go to that?
It's like a
What
comedy.
a fag! What are you doing?
It's a comedy.
Go to a real movie.
Like what? Skyfall?
Lincoln. Skyfall.
Fucking
Fucking.
out.
You should see Lincoln.
I will.
You should. You owe him. Half of you owes him a lot.
I want to see Lincoln.
Yeah,
Lincoln.
just
at this point, I would love to see any movie. Oh God.
Oh really?
How
Just
is
get
it
out
to
of the
see
house.
movies? Tell me about it,
it's a
please.
miracle. It's amazing.
Is it nice still?
It's so nice.
Fuck.
It's awesome.
Gotta find a good babysitter.
Seats are getting better in the movie theater.
Dude, they were
like
fuck.
that.
I'll tell you off air where I went because there was one theater I went to, which is not a lot of people go to in the seats. Well, why am I not going to say it on air? Like what? 5,000 people. I just caught what a dummy I am.
You're not even going to go there.
Battery Park
soon.
Theater. Bobby Kelly recommended in Battery Park in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan. And the seats go way back. It was very comfortable.
And that's a weird area of the city. That part of the city shuts down.
There's a brand new Hilton there, apparently from like 6 months ago. It's really it shuts down though, man. It gets really creepy.
Was the theater packed?
No, and neither was Skyfall.
See?
I thought Thanksgiving was going to be mobbed, and Bob said no, and he was right. And then I'm like, dude, it's a fucking gang weekend. That's why I won't. But I thought I was thinking of Easter weekend, which is the one where there's always the gang initiations at Easter weekend.
Right, isn't it?
It might be Easter. Down on 42nd Street, there's always like gang violence because the gangs have these weird initiations they do on this one night. I think it's.
How about they knock it off?
I couldn't agree more.
Let's stop that.
Just stop it,
please.
It's like fucking. It's like when you look at Black Friday, people just trampling each other for fucking discounts.
I was just watching
for
the
shitty
videos.
stuff, right?
It's so stupid.
And I'm like, fucking, these people are animals. And by that I mean just anyone shopping like that. But then I'm like, am I just jaded because I make good money? Like, is it really that hard to get your kid a good gift that people will?
I think it's just become a thing to do.
Maybe.
If you read Facebook postings and stuff, people are like, oh, well, waking up early to go to Black Friday. They just want to be part of something.
You could get any of that shit online for a very comparable price.
They just want to be part of something. Like, just so they have something to write about on their Facebook page.
Yep.
Getting up early, got my Starbucks, going to Black Friday, waiting online.
Been waiting online. Why?
There's no reason.
Walmart is in trouble, too. They had a fucking death in the parking lot. Some guy stole 2 DVD players, and I guess the cops said he had been put in a chokehold.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It's like, man, I don't care what your merchandise is. You cannot hold a guy by the neck in the parking lot.
Store security put him in a chokehold.
And I get they're trying to do their job.
Look at this. Why would you do this?
I have no
comprehension. We got
comprehension.
sound?
Most of
I want to
these-
hear the eking and ooking.
So looking at a very crowded store.
I got one. Thank you.
Who came up with this dumb idea?
Well, it started out as a good idea, but now it's just an event every year.
Yeah.
No.
Now it's just a dumb event. People, I think most people realize they're not even saving that much money.
No.
Just that whole mentality got to be part of something.
Look up the fist fight. These guys had fist fight over
sneakers, yeah. White guys, too, I must acknowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was still good to see these guys just duking it out in the mall.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What are you doing? You're getting punched in the face.
Then there was like a near riot in a mall, and that was a bunch of black guys. And they were just throwing shit off of throwing garbage pails off of the top level of
At each other?
the mall and beating the shit out of shit on the floor. Yeah. And then the cops came in with German Shepherds. It was hilarious.
Jesus.
Yeah, I love this shit.
Where was that? Was it
Good.
like
Some urban mall.
like the north, the south, or
I think it was.
Was that Michigan?
Maybe.
I might have seen some of that.
There was another one in Baltimore, too.
When we did the
good.
homeless shopping spree, our people were
wonderful.
No problems at all.
Way more well behaved than these Black Friday videos that are
Yes.
coming out today. Stupid Black Friday, it's a joke.
It really is ridiculous to think that people go through this violence to get items. And you're right, you can order it online. You're right.
Online, you get it for just as cheap.
Pretty much.
It's stupid.
It's just a thing.
It really is.
I'll say it again.
Stupid.
Make your point 10 times, idiot.
I do the same thing though. I don't know what.
I just want someone to acknowledge I'm making a good point.
No, but it's
and these idiots out there, they can't talk back.
I do it too, man. I think I'm like, what am I afraid of not being heard? They heard me. They speak English, but I do the same thing. My father would do that. I love my father, but he'd make the same. I like a good container of coffee. You know, nice cup of coffee. I'm like, Dad, I understood container of coffee, man.
Right.
But I do it too.
Yeah.
Just reiterate.
Oh, yeah.
I fall. Just got
Listen to that butter. I'm going to say that one again, too. Her voice is like butter.
I am. You know why I'm so sore today?
Kettlebells.
Because yesterday was a kettlebell day.
A Sunday.
It's a kettlebell day.
Whoa.
I need to get to the gym today.
Today's a kettlebell day.
Really?
Achy.
Yeah.
Did eat a lot?
Today, kettlebell. No, I didn't.
My
really eat a lot.
downfall is I'll eat pretty good around the holidays. I won't pig out too much, and then they break out the pies. God damn it, apple pie is delicious.
Gotta love a good pie.
My apple pie pieces are just
They just
disgustingly huge.
half the fucking pie.
Oh God!
I had one bad day.
I'm like, what are you doing? You just ate well all day. You avoided all the dumb shit, and then you fucking ruined it with your big piece of apple
and
pie.
then you always tell people, like, yeah, I did one day because you want to hear someone go, you got it once in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got to.
Yourself.
You have to once in a while. Otherwise,
it's too difficult. You can't cut yourself off completely.
That's known as a Tuesday for Bob Kelly.
yeah.
Oh.
That's where I ate bad. His wife made some fucking snacks.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
It was so good, dude. It was so good, the food at their house. The turkey was great. The stuffing was great. Oh, she makes candied carrots, which no one eats, but I don't go for them.
Carrots.
I don't go for them at all.
Jim just likes your regular baby carrots.
I'm a carrot guy.
Oh, yeah. I like it in a good stew.
Oh.
Yeah, carrot stew
like
rules.
that.
A little stew.
Oh, yeah. It's getting to be stew season.
It sure is.
Oh, yes.
A little borscht.
I do like a good stew.
I haven't had stew in a while.
Let's have stew.
Someone make stew.
And maybe a side of mash.
Yeah.
No mash.
Well, let's just think about something. If we can't eat stew, let's just think about something and get angrier and angrier.
Jim's just gonna stew.
I'm on the other side of the mash thing. I kind of like saying it that way.
No.
I'm not even doing it to bother you.
Hey, pass the mash.
Mash. But
Come
I'll
on.
say it like that. Mash.
Like mash.
Because we like to say
Yeah.
whipped as well.
Whipped.
Whip. We go to
Yes.
Jubilee and drive the Asians nuts by asking, where is their whipped cream? we made a whole thing of it one day. That's how bored we are. 5 different people. We go, where's your whipped cream? Whipped cream. You're whipped. Say it at home. It's fun.
Worst customer service there.
Yeah.
Worst.
My brother-in-law thinks they're all Mexican. I'm like, you're
They're
an
Asian.
idiot.
They're not Mexican.
They're Asian.
Yeah.
I go, how do you mess that one up?
Chinese people do not have good customer service.
Oh, they're horrible.
And I'm telling you, it's because there's a billion people. They're so used to the turnover rate. Like, well, I know, come back. Go fuck yourself. There's a billion people here.
It's hard to
it's cultural.
It's hard to pick your favorite Patrice O'Neill bit, but when he talked about the Chinese restaurants, where he went there over and over again for 10 years, and 10 years later they don't even acknowledge him that he's a regular customer. And we'll give them just a dumb little free thing of anything.
Just because you're a steady customer, right.
I mean, he does, a 10, 15-minute bit on it, and it's hilarious. And Fish Tank Guy, which was also Asian.
Fish Tank Guy. I forgot about him,
It's one of my fucking favorites.
Yeah.
Heard you did well with the chip this weekend there.
I didn't hear any of it, but people seem to enjoy it. I'm happy people enjoyed it.
People loved the weekend programming, whoever put that together.
Oh, good.
They fucking loved it, and they loved that Chip was hosting.
I didn't hear any of it. Erock, you. I think you're the one that gave me this stuff.
Erock's back.
Yes, welcome back,
Erock.
Erock.
Hi, Erock. How are you?
Ask Erock about his time off.
Hi.
He had more time off than we did.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Do anything special?
No.
Just hung around the house?
Had work done on the house, watched movies, played games. It was fun.
And updated OA photos on Twitter.
Yes, been working on the old photo library.
I forgot what we used to get away with. I'll be completely honest with you.
Every fucking picture is some nude woman girl with something in her.
My memory is shot because I have memories of what we used to do at NEW. And in the very, very early days of Satellite, I forgot the debauchery.
Well, you guys all forgot this, and a lot of the old school listeners were writing in saying, I can't believe you can't do this anymore. I remember this stuff. Stinky wrote me and goes, I thought these girls were much hotter. It must have been in my mind.
Yeah, I remember them being hotter, too. You're right. Yeah.
They were just a bunch of slobs that came up.
Dude, but there's full-on vagina shots, girls eating each other out. I'm like,
you should check out Teen Week.
I did.
Right.
I'm like, why didn't we get arrested?
Wow. Steve in his Kiss shirt. Wow.
Did you see the picture of now I understand why he doesn't want anything to do with us. We've just fucked him over way too much.
Oh yeah.
Jim Cook is represented in the teen photo gallery.
Is he really?
Yes.
Wow, there's a lot of pictures there.
Wow, who the fuck is that?
Let's see some.
And none of these girls are as fuckable now, even the hot ones. But this is 12 years ago.
Anyway, the big plug, if you follow OA Photos
some
on
pictures,
Twitter.
For the love of God.
Come
what
on,
are you
Sam,
doing,
click,
Sam?
click, click.
Run through them.
It's
What are you doing?
All our old school
Shit, they're
fucking
making out.
bits, man.
Just get girls
Oh, look at the rump on that one.
We used to have the lesbian couch. I remember that, and girls would come in.
Look at this. It's a
Hold
fuckload
on.
of girls.
Girls would come in and have their first lesbian.
Keep going.
Their first lesbian experience.
Yep.
Yes,
right in front of
yes.
us.
Holy shit.
There was some. That blonde
Oh my
is smoking.
God, what is going on?
There's a pretty the girls just kissing.
This is hilarious. How did we get
There's
this
like
many girls up
4
there?
or 5
Hot girls lezzing
young
out.
girls just lezzing out there naked. That girl's eating box. Look at this. What the fuck?
Dude, I ate pussy on the air.
Wow, that's
Do you
right.
understand? I have photos of Montana Gunn. Remember when she popped the ice cube out of her asshole and I threw it in my
yeah.
mouth?
How about that? Yes. Look at that girl is
Holy
completely
shit.
nude, arching her back with nice boobs, getting eaten out with the WNEW library behind her.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was Ken Stevens?
This shit went
Look
on.
at this. That girl's getting fingered on our show.
Totally fucking.
Look at that.
There's total 4 nude girls.
Dude, there was
going at
pussy
each other.
eating in the studio.
And
What
now
a
we can't
laugh.
even what?
We can't even I
don't even
make
know what
believe that we're
There's
Not
a photo
doing that.
where there's a girl trying to get her whole hand into another girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't even make believe because in the movies they can reenact, they can fake murder,
Right.
But we can't fake a blowjob.
we can't even make believe that a
dumb
girl
lawyers.
is doing something in
This was
here.
on regular radio too.
Yeah.
There's another gallery
embarrassing.
when you're done with that called Escort Wiffle Bat.
We'll get back to that, Sam.
That's
What?
a good one.
Did you put that up yet?
Oh, that went up way before Teen Week. did.
Where is it?
Yeah.
This O&A Photos Twitter account has just been kind of like
This is
Yeah.
great.
laying low, I guess. But I'm telling you, if you want to see what we used to do, holy fuck.
Crazy.
I felt dirty after seeing some of these pictures.
Is that Spaz?
That's
I never
in
really
his,
knew him.
in his Boy
Spaz.
Scout uniform. Made him dress in his Boy Scout uniform.
Why all that money? What's going on? I don't even remember this.
I don't know what this was.
Escort wiffle ball bat. Is this an actual escort?
Probably.
Erock?
According to what the folder was labeled, yeah, I guess.
No, it was actually it was a wiffle ball bat, and then we drove an escort into her.
No, you walked someone into her.
Oh god!
Oh my god, she's taking her panties off. What the fuck? You're not even allowed to do that. A girl's not even allowed to get naked in the studio.
That's fucking sickening.
Not even allowed to get naked and just stand there.
Wow, we just had fucking the amount of nudity that was in that studio back long ago.
Fucking, I was a good guy too. What an idiot.
She's shoving the she's shoving a Coke bottle.
Coke bottle in her vagina.
That's it.
Shoved in her pussy.
That's great.
I think that was the test run.
She's squatting down on it.
Yeah,
right.
She put a condom on the.
She's got the wiffle bat.
Yep. She has a weird pussy though. Was that her ass? In her ass?
It wasn't her ass. Okay, no. Oh,
what
boy.
the Coke bottle was in her ass?
Look, here. This is exactly what's going on in this world right now.
They're closing the curtain, so we can't even show pictures of what we used to do.
This is only pictures of what we used to do.
We used to do this, but now we can't even show pictures of what we used to do without closing up the fucking studio.
Oh my God!
You see that?
They had to close the curtains for images of what we used to do.
That's unbelievable.
Crazy.
Thank God we got rid of the wiffle ball bat. We were going to get in some deep trouble.
That was great.
Because everyone was
deep
trying
trouble.
to. Well, they were trying to beat the record. They didn't give a fuck about their organs.
They were smashing that thing in there. Ew. She really is gross.
That's a horrible
She's
vagina.
got a divot pussy.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Pushes in before you even get to any of the goodness.
What's going on there?
Yuck.
It's just something nasty.
Go to another one, Sam. Quickly. Stop over there having a ball by yourself.
Once again, it's 08 photos. I think you're going to get a lot of follows today there, Erock, on this account.
That's good. We got a lot more coming. We
You
just
do?
started
Coming.
getting through the year 2000.
Hell's
so
that?
we still have another 2 years of stuff.
Oh, remember these two?
Wow.
Yeah, keep rolling.
Corinne, I remember Corinne.
Keep rolling.
We used to say, she's all right.
Yeah, but, you know.
By the way, 2000, I think she was 17 or 18. She's now 30. Yep. That girl right there is now 30.
I remember that.
That was a little stuffed animal. Wait till you see Jim Cook, like, has no idea what he's
Oh,
involved
my
with.
God, Jim Cook.
We fucked him over. As an age, though, he looks
shit.
exactly the same.
I know, right?
That stupid Sam Adams is pickling him.
It really is. Oh,
I saw him on TV a couple days ago.
Yeah, he just looks the same.
He really does. What is this? Corinne and Jessica just
just hanging out
around?
in little negligee. It was like a little party thing they were doing.
And Erock, you got what other photos are going up?
I don't remember offhand. I gotta go through the whole hard drive.
We have pictures of the famous bottle rocket incident.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a.
Why is there a
big-titted
midget and a fucking
Crystal Storm with a midget?
That's
under
not her
tits?
real name.
Oh, I don't think it is.
Oh, that guy used to
either.
come
Yeah,
in
yeah.
and do our show from time to time.
That's Voss.
Hot Wax Shannon. Oh yeah, she was all right.
Oh, she's sexy.
Yeah, I think you would have liked her.
Yeah, she gets the hot wax on her.
Yeah.
She's a big vagina, it looks like. I love that.
There's a gallery up there called Lesbian Ice Cream Threesome.
Oh, nice.
Where you just put ice
Two
cream
lesbians
on
and
girls.
you? Sorry.
Welcome back.
He's just helping.
Really? And you definitely have a lot more photos going up?
Yeah, there's more being put together.
We're looking at lesbian ice cream threesome.
All right.
Oh,
I think you just had naked girls, didn't know what to do, so you threw ice cream on them.
Yeah,
and
go through them. You're not going through fast enough.
I know, Sam. Stop fucking
Get to the good
lollygagging,
part.
playing around, looking
We
for
put the
wrestling
blue,
pictures.
Blue tarp on the floor.
Yeah, he's hoping fucking Mick Foley shows up.
They're just all naked.
Right.
Kissing with ice cream and
Now
whipped
they're
cream.
kissing with whipped cream and ice cream. They got it all
Now,
over
these
their
girls
faces.
are definitely pretty hot.
That's a better caliber of girl than
topless.
Now they're putting all kinds of ice cream, cakey type toppings all over their titties and licking it off of each other. Whoa! There's a dollop of whipped cream on some woman's vagina.
You can tell the time period by the hairstyle.
Yes.
They're 69ing and eating ice cream out of each other's pussies.
And we can't even have the curtains open to look at these pictures now.
Why didn't they throw a little spoonful of mash on there?
How the mash? All right, now we're just looking at pictures. Oh wait, photos.
Yeah.
Check them out for yourself. The shit we used to do.
Yeah.
There's also
when we were so much better.
You know, guys.
There's an old photo of your old PD where you're obviously making him uncomfortable by having Crystal Storm put her big boobs on him.
Which PD?
Oh, what's his name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah.
Let me see that picture. Does Jeremy work here?
I've seen him.
He does?
Yeah, of course. I see him whacking around.
I think we used to be pals.
What happened?
I have no idea on that one.
I say hi.
Can't blame me for every single fucking breakdown of a relationship.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Dude, those are probably fake. Look at the two biggest tits.
Oh, God.
Wow. 4 boobs. Who's that?
That's bad.
That's Jeremy?
Oh, that's Jeremy.
No, that's
Wow.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She got her hand right under his
He's got a
mouth.
thumb up. He's just like, yeah, that's... Oh, boy, is he not enjoying that?
Her giant tits are on his head.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Oh, Pete the engineer.
Pete Johnson.
With the fucking, we made him wear the dildo.
Dildo gin. The gin dildo.
Did he wear that?
It's Pete Johnson.
Pete Johnson ruled.
Oh, Pete was great.
He retired by the end of our run.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Man, what the hell's
What a
going on
delightful
there?
young lady.
She's all right, huh?
What a
over.
delightful girl.
Whoa.
Well, she has a wow sticker on her hiney. Fake tits that don't move.
Oh,
way.
splits across the couch. My God.
Strippers were better for the afternoon show.
You think?
Yeah, because they all fucking roll out of bed at fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
They had time to clean all the cum out of their crevices.
Yeah, they'd cum behind their ears. Worse, that cum behind.
In the morning, they would probably still come in here with the cum in the crevices.
God.
What's that Stalker Patty thing right there? This is Stalker Patty and Jay Moore. Is that new?
No, that's
Stalker
not
Patty
new.
was at NEW?
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
She went
That's
back
where
to
we
our
met her.
Did
first.
I know that?
She went back to our first week, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Oh, of course I knew that. I gave her.
No,
I
we
fucking
started-
figured. I touched her with Ron Jeremy. I did know that.
We started in July. She came around November for the I don't know, that charity thing with cookies
Yeah, me and Ron played with her vagina together, and she touched his penis.
together.
Ah, right.
That was at XM, wasn't it?
No, NEW.
Oh,
We
oops.
put her hand on her pants.
Wow, that seems
Yeah.
not that long ago, but I
No,
guess it is.
You're
Fuck.
saying it was very cookie cutter.
I haven't been at NEW in 10 years now. You know.
I know. Fucking.
So once again, OA photos. How many follows you get during this segment?
Oh.
I would bet 20 or 30 at least. That's huge.
Oh.
Oh, I think you might have just squeezed out 1,000, like it was nothing just now.
Yeah, like you're just throwing some mash on.
Mash.
Can I get a little mash?
Yeah, can I have a little more mash on the plate? A little more mash?
You hate that, right?
Who would like that?
A little more mash on the
A little
plate.
more mash.
That's only great if they're throwing Frank Burns on and Hawkeye.
Yes.
A little more mash.
Little more mash.
On the TV.
Watch it.
Channel 5.
I don't want it on the plate.
Oh God! Everyone wants.
Up.
How can you, they can't remember what I said? They want me to tweet the page.
Oh, come on.
Oh, fine, I'll tweet it. Just retweet the shit out of it. People should see these pictures.
Isn't that great,
of What
dude?
we used to do. My God. Now we
It's
sit
great.
here and just talk and hope
I
people
know.
give a fuck.
I
right?
have some too. I wonder, Erock, maybe you and I should coordinate.
Oh.
And I'll see if you probably have the ones I have.
And I got a lot of photos myself, Erock.
All right.
But they're more celebrity shit. I don't think I have the wilds.
No, put them up.
I've been sorting your celebrity photos from those days, too,
You know,
in case you didn't have
the
them.
wild stuff. Where one of our old producers there would fucking pose the girls like he was
Oh,
a serial
right.
like he was a serial
yeah.
killer.
Oh, he would do the photo shoots with him.
And then make believe he was in a happy relationship.
Get against the wall.
Fucking idiot.
Like
Spread 'em.
Jerome Brutus after he fucking chopped
Right.
their feet off or whatever.
That guy was getting numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Getting numbers.
I pulled good numbers at NEW too. I did okay. I fucked a lot of girls from there. There's a few I never got though that I wanted so bad. But I pulled out I pulled more than my weight with load distribution.
Nice.
Yeah, I dropped a few loads.
Unless you have a better one, my favorite is the one that you drag to the fucking toilet.
Yeah, I fucked her. That was I fucked her a few times, but I fucked her over the toilet. That was after the 50-gallon drum challenge. So she cleaned up and she reeked. And I took her into the bathroom at NEW, and she was bent over, holding onto the toilet while I stood behind her and fucked her.
Wow.
You want to write the book or what? Are we going to do this?
I would love to, man.
Jeez.
We should go over all those. I'm telling you, there's a really
I got a good concept
book
for a
in there.
book.
Craziness.
It's not the obvious one where we have to start with our. I was born in the Story Queen. to a crazy mom and a normal dad, and then we moved out to Long Island when I was 5.
No, I'll tell you, start the book with just getting kicked off the air. That's how you start the book.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then you don't acknowledge why.
Yeah, you just do that, and then the whole rest of the book is just relaxed.
And then a lot of blank pages.
Right.
Although the book looks like it's about 300 pages.
Exactly.
You got 20 good pages, and that's it.
There is a great book in there with just on-air transcripts of what was said.
Well, I just want to do. I mean, well, it's our concept, so I could say it. No one can steal this concept. They're not us.
Yeah.
Just simply the stories of Opie and Anthony. Boom. Boom.
But you should
We could have volumes of that shit.
Opie and Anthony.
Yes.
You should spell it like that.
No, we shouldn't, Edgar.
That would be a very, very easy book to write.
It's simple. Yeah. We just sit around and fucking just tell the story. Some of these stories I forgot about, though, until I saw these pictures.
That's just it. You have to listen to some of the segments.
Forgot.
Get the feel of what was going on.
Yeah, but it's well worth it. That would be a great book, man. That would be enough photos in it. It would be really fun.
Yeah.
An amazing book.
Block out certain faces of girls that might have a Coke bottle in their pussy, but I mean, you could still... It would be a great fucking easy book.
These girls. That's 12 years ago. When was the last time we had a naked girl in here?
Oh, man.
What could you call it?
Boy, I have no idea.
Opie and Anthony.
Book.
50 Shades of Gay. See, because... I don't know.
That's a good book, man.
That's too much work, though.
That would be a good
It's
book.
not. I'm telling you, so many transcripts would write.
Who wants to work so hard?
You could literally have...
Told you they're coasting.
Everyone tell their sides of the story. We all tell our sides of the story. I mean, you guys obviously have a longer history before me.
It'd be great.
But, yeah.
Oh, we have shit from AF.
Yeah.
We really do. Oh, my God, we have shit from AF.
Oh, man.
Might tell a tale or two.
Tale or two.
Might have a couple tales to tell. All right, we should break, get into some other shit.
Yeah, we'll eat.
We got somebody, the Penn State coach, saying fuckers.
Oh, he's talking about coaches.
My Jets suck. Fireman Ed retired.
He's getting into too many confrontations or something?
I was one of them.
Yeah.
We went back and forth good, man.
But I think at the games he was getting too much nonsense.
We'll explain that whole thing. I don't know, other shit, too. There you go. Chop, chop.
It's a kettlebell day!
SiriusXM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
You like the Beck?
Yeah, not really.
Really?
Yeah, not really.
Kind of liked Odelay.
Yeah?
That Odelay I liked a lot.
I'm not really that...
Not so much after the...
hip on him.
The Odelay.
No. I did go to I went to the mall.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, and wow, that just is not my bag.
Going to a mall?
During the holidays.
Really?
And it's just the beginning. I mean, it just gets worse the closer you get to Christmas. But, yeah, I went to the mall. And
I love going to the mall because, really quickly, me and my brother-in-laws, we like going to the mall to look at the juice.
The juice?
Yeah.
Right.
Heinies.
Oh, the Heinies?
Yeah, we call it, let's go look at the juice.
The juice? And what they're...
my brother-in-laws, I'm like, all right, let's go check it out.
Let's check it out.
The juice.
I don't know. It's just... It's too fucking annoying. Like, you can't walk around people. You can't get to where you want to be.
Got to go early.
I don't know.
Crowds.
But that's just it. I want to go early because, I like sleeping. So I went to get the iPhone.
Nice.
The Apple 5. I finally got it.
You go to the Walt Whitman Mall?
No, I went to the Roosevelt Field. The Roosevelt Field Mall.
Wow, you're brave because there's some elements in that.
That
joint.
it was. It's that is 75% black.
The mall?
Yeah,
No.
75% black.
Oh, you went on Black Friday
in the Roosevelt Field Mall?
No.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
No.
Yes.
No.
It was just there.
No.
Walking down the hallways and stuff, and I'd say 75%.
Wow, that's the numbers have changed.
Yeah.
Haven't been there in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, there wasn't a problem or anything. It's not like you were at Kings County Mall.
What's that?
Oh, boy. That is in Brooklyn.
Is that a good mall?
It's.
Have you been there before?
Oh, yeah. When I used to live in Brooklyn, we used to go there.
A lot of juice walking around?
No. A lot of.
Do you
well, you know what?
You like the Black Heinies?
No.
Why not? Some are nice.
Everybody calls it Kings County Mall.
Who are the everybody's? Who are the everybody's?
I guess Erock's got a comment. Erock, comment?
That was the mall in the 90s they used to show where people were having their sneakers stolen as they were coming out of the movie theater.
Yeah.
They would jump you and
it was like prison.
Take your sneakers off of you.
It was like a prison.
Would you bring a girl there to a movie?
No, I wouldn't. Oh, my word.
You wouldn't bring a date?
Shut my sound off. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go to the movies there. I went shopping there a few times, and it was impossible to go shopping.
Why?
Yeah.
Because all the merchandise, as you walk into a store, you're just so distracted. The shit is laying on the floor. You know, people take stuff off the rack, and they look at it and go, nah, I don't want that, and they put it back?
Yeah.
These people would take it off the rack and then throw it on the floor. I mean, literally, throw it on the fucking floor. So there was shit everywhere. And then there was no one around to really pick it up, no workers that were doing anything. It was the worst mall I've ever been to in my life. And you definitely felt like you might get involved in some gang violence.
Jesus.
By being there. Kings County in Brooklyn.
Is that near the new arena?
I don't think so, no. No. I forgot where it is exactly. But
it's on Flatbush.
Yeah,
so
it's on Flatbush Avenue.
What day did you go to the mall for the Apple 5?
I went, Apple 5? I went Saturday. Saturday, yeah.
That was still Black Friday time.
Exactly. So you get a lot of people there. I got in and out of the Apple store pretty quickly, though. It wasn't that bad. But then walking around, you just like, it's just throngs. And the parking is another thing. Like, I can't deal with being in a fucking parking lot.
They got the curbside.
I don't know, valet parking.
Why?
Because sometimes I got, like, valuable stuff in my vehicle. Oh. You know? Ooh. I don't like that valet shit.
Someone's got a case of Big Shot-itis. Someone's been bitten by the Big Shot bug.
You got to go into the parking garage.
You don't valet?
Or the parking levels. And then you go around and around and around, right up to the top. All the way to the top.
And then you got to go back down.
No, because there's an elevator right there.
No, then your car got to go round and around. Because
that's fine.
It turns out there's nothing
no, there's always something up top. There's always something up top because people don't like going up that far.
Because now you're outside officially.
Yeah, you're you're outside. But then the elevators are right there to take you to the mall.
Yeah.
So, got to do that. But I just can't stand going shopping around this time of year.
You just don't like being around a lot of people, right?
Let me think.
I kind of like it at times.
In that atmosphere, no. Everyone's just in my way.
Because
everyone's in my way.
Christmas tunes are playing.
No, because it's not festive. It's inconvenient.
Don't you like Christmas music?
I love Christmas music. I love being Christmassy. My house is all fucking decked out.
You kind of do like being Christmassy.
Love Christmas.
What the hell's that about?
But to me, Christmas is not standing behind a fucking shoulder-to-shoulder fucking animals that you can't get past. That are just walking. No, I just mean everybody. That could be.
Just checking.
Yeah. It's horrible to not be able to move. Just go. And everyone's got a problem trying to pay for things with like drachma.
But you're kind of strange because you always picked a weird time to go to the mall. You had all those opportunities to get the Apple 5 before the Black Friday weekend.
No, I didn't. I tried. No? I called them many times, and they were out of stock.
Oh, they really were?
And then they finally, I guess, stocked up for this weekend.
All right.
Right, then. So I was finally able to go. And I had no problem in the Apple store. It was actually very nice and went pretty quickly. But it's getting in and out of the mall. And then the parking lot is another thing. It's like people don't know how to go. Like when you're pulling out of that fucking parking garage, people are stopping, and there's plenty of time for them now to go, and then they just fucking they stay there, and they're looking around like for something. People move. And I swear to God, and I tweeted it, and I say it a lot, and I know I do, but hey, Asian people, they don't get the fucking left lane, the concept of it. You gotta move over. If there's no one in front of you,
and you look in your rearview mirror and you see a line of people behind you, why the fuck are you there? And then I got to whip around them, and I'm obligated to cut them off. Obligated. And then I'm obligated to get my tires right in the shoulder to fling them rocks up into their windshield. Every time that happens, I have to go around someone that's going really slow. I'm not even talking like I want to go 90 miles an hour. I'm talking they're totally backing up traffic. And I look over, I go, bop, that figures.
I agree with you.
They're terrible drivers.
I completely agree with you on
Horrible.
that point.
Sounds to me like someone's got a case of big shot-itis.
No.
Someone's got bitten by the big shot bug, apparently.
Is this a new character?
No, it's just me. Someone got a shot of big shot-itis. Someone drank a glass of Big Shot this morning.
A tall glass of Big Shot.
Black Friday sales hit record. All right.
I thought we were in a...
What about the fiscal cliff? If everyone's buying their shit, why the fiscal cliff?
Everyone's trying to get rid of their money before
taken.
Yeah, before it's taken away.
Stolen by the shit government.
Yeah, the shit government.
That 50% death tax is driving me nuts, and I'm not even dead.
It's so annoying.
It's amazing that any government would reach their hands that far into your pocket is fucking. There should be an armed revolt.
You should be allowed to leave it for your family. Let them live a little better.
How fucking dare the government do that?
Disgusting, man.
Wow.
It's terrible. That.
You've been paying taxes on it too.
Yeah.
You've already been taxed on that money.
You've already been taxed.
What is the reasoning behind that? What do they say? These fucking terrible, terrible people
to get money.
No, but how do they don't just say that honestly ever.
Many people don't know about this shit. They just don't know. The majority of the country have no idea what is taxed. They just don't know.
Oh, well, what are you going to do, right?
Fucking, how about Hector Camacho?
Oh, man.
Fucking Macho Man shot and killed.
Dead.
Yeah. Camacho.
There are strong rumors that, he had some issues.
They said there was coke in the car.
He had some issues
involved
with the
with
drugs.
Some people?
Might have. They don't know for sure, but they're very suspicious that it could be the issues he had leading to this horrendous end.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dead, man.
Shoot him in the face.
He was only 50.
Him and his buddy were both shot in the car.
Drive-by, right?
Was it a drive-by? I don't know.
That's what it was.
Maybe.
It was first reported as such. I don't know.
Someone had good aim. I mean, fucking, he killed both of them.
Both guys done.
Yeah. He was on life support. He got pulled off. But he's fought Sugar Ray Leonard. He fought Felix Trinidad, Roberto Duran, De La Hoya.
Yeah, he was one of the best for a while there.
Wow, that's terrible.
And then we also lost the Larry Hagman.
Larry Hagman. Yeah. He was doing Dallas, I guess, huh? They brought that back?
They showed interviews of him from June. He looked healthy for an 81-year-old guy. He looked pretty damn healthy.
Yeah.
And with it, yeah. What did he die of? Did they even say?
I think he had the cancer.
Did he?
I think so.
I was reading something about the magnitude of Dallas, and it was they said 300 million people worldwide saw the JR shooting episode. I used to love this because they had a flyover of Texas Stadium.
Yes.
Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba.
It's so... yeah. Oh, Dallas.
A great theme song.
Yeah. They have to have that disco little part in there.
This show is before my time.
And Ken Kercheval.
Huh?
Yeah, this show is before my time. I saw it in reruns a couple times, but...
J.R. Ewing, Larry Hagman.
300 million people saw that, and there's a story that he was meeting the Queen of England.
Yeah.
And she asked him who shot J.R., and he said, not even for you, ma'am. He wouldn't tell her.
Wow, what
Wouldn't tell
asshole.
the Queen. I don't even know if he knew.
Good for him. Fuck that bitch.
Biggest cliffhanger ever in TV.
Who wound up shooting J.R.?
Kristen.
It was Kristen?
Yeah. Friday night, I think it was on, right? That was all before Falcon Crest. Oh no! What's happening? There's some duplicitous behavior on Falcon Crest.
Did you watch Falcon Crest?
No, wasn't that Morgan Fairchild?
Yeah.
Another show before my time.
Dynasty. I didn't watch any of them but Dallas.
Falcon Crest.
Oh no!
I don't remember who was on that one.
I think Morgan Fairchild. Seems to me there's been some real comeuppance on Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest.
Dallas was just good.
Rich people shows.
Yeah.
When did you get your picture with Larry Hagman? I just saw that pop up on the screen there.
I went with Kenny, and his poor son Doug was so bored because we went to this signing at like Comic-Con, and I wanted to meet all the Dallas people. And Doug, the young guy, he wanted nothing to do with.
You don't give a fuck about Dallas
because it's the guys from Dallas and fucking like other. I don't know if there was anybody there from Falcon Crest.
Why do we not know who was on Falcon Crest still?
But I met Larry Hagman. You see, there's a picture on my Twitter of Larry Hagman and some fat fuck. Jesus Christ!
How many years ago was that?
A year ago? Maybe Kenny will know.
Damn. Dynasty was the other one, too.
Dynasty, sure.
Dynasty,
Another show before my time.
So the regal-sounding white people music.
These are terrible songs, though. Dallas had a ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba continue. But then you hop over to Falcon Crest.
And Dynasty.
This stinks.
Yes.
No blacks.
Exactly. Yes.
Here in Dynasty.
What years did they all run those shows? Dallas was 78 to something?
Into the 80s. They were very 80s shows.
No, that was into the 90s, Dallas.
I mean, but like their pinnacle was in the 80s, really.
Yeah.
Although the late 70s, Dallas, was huge.
Can we look at them up, Sam, what years they ran from? And when was...
78 to 91 was Dallas.
And how about Dynasty?
Falcon Crest was 81 to 90.
Wow.
9 years that
ran? That's a good run, huh?
Okay, yeah. I didn't realize that Falcon Crest ran for so long. Where do you live? I reside in Falcon Crest, my good man.
People say, don't forget Knots Landing.
Knots Landing.
You remember Knots Landing?
What did the theme to Knots Landing?
Who was in Knots Landing?
Oh.
Dynasty ran 81 to 89.
Okay, so that had an 8-year run.
Oh, with John Derek's wife,
Bo Derek?
No, the other one before the Bo Derek.
Oh, I don't know.
Bo Deedle?
What the fuck was her name?
Bo Swenson?
She was a buxom blonde.
Not.
You know who it is.
It wasn't Morgan Fairchild, though.
Yeah.
She was on Falcon Crest.
Knots Landing was 79 to 93.
And who was
that
on
was longer than
Knots
Dallas.
Landing? Oh, Michelle Lee, yeah.
This Knots Landing?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's
Oh, wow. It was about the Challenger. It's Knots Landing.
Kind of good.
Don and the Berry Farm guy in a plane.
Don.
Hey.
Oh, William Devane was on this. I didn't remember that.
Hi, I'm Bill Devane. I'm flying a plane. I'm riding horses, and I got gold. That guy's so annoying now.
I know. He was great in the marathon, man.
Oh, I like
Keep
him in
your head down. And then he drives him right back.
Yeah, drives him back.
What a scumbag.
Oh, he was a prick. I liked him in that Bad News Bears, too.
Yes, as the
he
coach.
was the coach.
This is how we're going to get the young demos there, Sam Roberts.
That's right. Now get back to the
That's how you
cast
do
of
it.
Dynasty.
I know you're still learning there, sir. Right.
I've never heard of the show Knots Landing before.
That was
That's
a big
too
show.
bad. Linda
Apparently.
Evans. Linda Evans.
Linda
Wow.
Thank you,
Evans.
Dan Mooney in New York City.
Linda Evans.
Go to
be married to John Derek. Oh, Bo Derek later.
Go to Dynasty.
What about Twin Peaks?
That wasn't. What years? Who was on Dynasty? John Forsythe. Linda Evans. Right, okay.
Linda Evans.
Joan Collins.
Linda Evans was a looker for a while there. What does Joan Collins look like these days?
Joan Collins.
Ooh, she was the ritzy titsy bitch from Dynasty, as Pryor said.
What does she look like? She don't look like.
Whoa.
That's
not bad.
That's probably even old now.
That's now.
That's not bad if that's how she looks now.
Nah,
she was an actress way back when. She was in Tales from the Crypt, I think.
What was Dynasty about?
She's starting to look like Liza Minnelli.
Oh, boy.
God.
Dallas was about an oil family. They lived on a South Fork ranch.
South Fork.
And Jock was the father.
Oh, Jimmy knows these dumb shows.
Yeah, he does.
And there was Of course, there was Charlene Tilton, before she became a piggy.
She was on the brink constantly of getting fat.
Yes, and then there was Bobby and JR, of course.
Yes,
and
Bobby Ewing.
You think she had her helpings of MASH?
Yeah, I think a lot of MASH.
And who were the wife, Pam was the wife, who was very pretty, and then Linda Gray.
Linda Gray
was fucking JR's wife.
I remember Linda
Susan,
Gray.
I think. And then Ken Kercheval. I don't remember who he played, but he was in it. I don't know why. I just remember. Sometimes I wake up for no reason at all, 3 in the morning, and I go, Ken Kercheval! And then I go back to sleep. And then there was Jock. I remember one awful line where the mother was eulogizing Jock after he died, because he died while they were shooting, I guess.
Oh.
And she said, "And you were my man." And I remember my mother hated that line. She said, "Oh, that was terrible." And it just stuck with me how awful that was. But it was about oil people.
Yes. They were very rich oil family.
Oil
with
barons.
A lot of diabolical schemes going on.
And what was this about Dynasty, Sam?
There's another oil family in Denver.
Enough with the oil families.
I know.
In Denver?
Denver.
Colorado.
What were they all loopy with the altitude?
Oh, good God.
Why is it there's one good show and then they all have to jump on it?
I know.
Enough with the oil families.
So what were they doing? Looking for oil in Denver? Were they broke? I don't remember.
I don't know. Went off the air in 1989.
What was Knots Landing
How
about?
old were you when the show went off the air, Sam Roberts?
6.
6.
Probably
yeah.
5.
Yeah, I was about 12, 13, I think. 13, yeah.
No, you're probably about
30? No.
almost.
No.
Approaching 30.
No.
Whoa.
No, asshole.
Jesus.
Go to Knots Landing, you clit.
Oh, of course.
What about Santa Barbara? Where are we at with Santa Barbara?
I don't remember that one.
I've never heard of any of these shows. I know Dynasty.
That's why you can be a failure in radio.
No, it's not.
How do you not know this stuff?
You know why?
But
You
he's
gotta
gonna be a
broadcast to the
failure.
people.
Because people have moved on.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
The phones are lit. The instant feedback's lit. That's all they want to talk. All they want to talk about is Linda Gray.
We have different
and the Colbys.
Linda Gray.
We have different target demos.
What are you talking about?
They even used the last name Ewing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a spinoff.
Oh, it was a spinoff,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, of Dallas, Knots Landing.
Yes.
This was way before fucking VCRs were in homes. I mean, you missed it.
Yeah.
That was it.
You had to wait for the reruns.
Was that a show too? You missed it. You missed
You
it.
missed it.
You
You
missed
missed
it,
it.
you missed it.
Yes, but I never knew if I should put a comma, a dash, or a semicolon in between the two. You missed it.
Well, thank God now you can get Knots Landing on DVD.
Well, thank
You
God it's
never have
right,
to miss
man.
it.
Let's start playing fucking clips from that show on a daily basis.
Knots Landing.
Yeah,
A Knots
8-minute
Landing
clips out of context.
Our Knots Landing moment. Yes.
And they have to be 8 minutes every time.
8 minutes of Knots Landing. Totally out of sequence.
I love a Knots Landing moment. That's a great idea.
Oh, yes.
Every day, a Knots
I love
Landing
it.
moment.
Be careful. Troy is in the mood to make bits. He
Oh,
may want to
boy.
put together some Knots Landing
Oh,
moments.
I got 3 bits in front of us. Last we left the people, the guys behind the scene got a talking to that they needed to bring even more bits to the show.
Yes.
So we got bits. Should we play some of these bits?
Wait, what? Knots Landing.
If you want to. I mean, Troy wanted me to emphasize that his focus...
Let's start with a bad one.
Okay.
Which one's the bad one?
Anyone he did.
I think Fish Song 1 is not great.
All right. You always want to start off with a little,
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Rollington texted me. Remington Steel. So I put them together and made Rollington. Rollington Steel.
Nice.
It's the adventures of a man with a food addiction and some self-hatred who's shy, and yet he's not. Yet he's not shy at all. Remington Steel.
Remington Steel.
Rollington.
What about Hardcastle and McCormick?
Oh, that's right. I hated that show.
Now we're going a little too deep.
Yeah.
No, that was a big one. Hardcastle and McCormick.
Tell me what the show is about.
I think they were cops.
God, how do
Not
you
a
know
big
this?
one.
Yeah.
Were they cops or no? That was a big show.
I think they were
It ran for 3
private
years.
dicks.
I've never even heard
I
of
mean,
it.
people knew it.
A retired judge and his last defendant follow up on cases that were dismissed due to technicalities.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the Hardcastle and McCormick theme?
This is not a big show.
All right. How about what's the one that's on Rizzoli and Isles right now? That name makes me so crazy. It's on. I see that big poster for it every day. No, not. It's something in Isles.
Yeah, Rizzoli and Isles.
Oh, terrible. You never call women by their last name. No one does. It's too tough as nails. What's it about? Can we read what it's about? Oh, this looks horrendous.
2 different jobs. one killer team.
Nice.
What are they?
One.
They're probably like...
Are they killers?
I don't know.
Sam, how about a synopsis?
All the synopsis is series based on some novels featuring Jane Rizzoli.
Ugh.
What are you going to do?
Oh, my God. Somebody sent me the fucking movie poster for the Billy Crystal fucking Marissa Tomei movie. The movie poster is infuriating.
Marissa Tomei,
Billy Crystal, fucking...
Bette Midler is in
Bette
it?
Midler.
All right, okay. The movie looked funny, though.
What movie?
Parental Guidance.
Is this a new movie?
Look at the...
Aw, they're just having a good time.
Boy, look at the guys like, boy, I got to deal with this. And Billy Crystal's holding two kids up in a very photoshopped manner.
But is Marissa Tomei still playing that young? That's amazing that she's still playing.
She's playing Billy Crystal's wife, I'm sure.
No, the daughter. Bette Midler's the wife.
Yeah.
What?
And I think those two are married. Those are the grandparents, and those are the grandkids.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So Billy Crystal and Bette Midler are the grandparents.
Yeah, and he's
I thought they were trying to pull off that Billy Crystal could actually be a father still.
The guy's like, I don't need this. Boy, that's some family.
I like the slug line on top of the poster is good.
Oh, what does it say?
Would you put in Bette Midler's...
Oh, man, it's the Parenthood fucking...
Well,
It's the same poster.
the same
Well, that's what they do. They just redo the posters over and over again.
It's so stupid.
Would you put in Bette Midler's shitter?
Ew.
No, although I respect her a lot. When she was the last guest
not
on...
enough to put it in her shitter.
No, but she
Not
looks pretty
enough.
good considering she was Johnny's last guest. And she sang to him. That was kind of moving.
That's about...
Do it for Johnny.
How many years
93.
ago?
93.
That's 93 already?
Almost 20 years.
Wow.
Johnny's been off the air almost 20 years.
Off the planet for how long?
Jay's had it for 20 years?
Jay's had it since 93, yeah.
How long did Johnny have it for?
Since he had it for 30 years. And
Wow.
Jack Parr had it before then. I think it went from Jack Parr to Johnny Carson.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
His mother was awful, Carson.
No trailer I've seen a few times since we played it on the show was the one with Seth Rogen and
Streisand,
Barbara Streisand. Oh, my God.
I love Seth, too, but that one just doesn't look like
Well,
it's my
then again,
style.
it's probably not a movie for us, but it'll probably do really well. But you got to think. I wonder how those guys think when they make Hollywood, because Seth Rogen's hilarious, and I wonder if he wants to be making better comedies.
He's probably like...
Instead of these like cookie cutter fucking comedies.
He's probably done enough brutal ones. Like, Seth has played some pretty fucking hilarious, brutal roles, so it's like once in a while you do a mainstream one.
I wonder where his head is at with all that shit, or he don't mind.
Oh, jeez.
He's working with Streisand. He's probably psyched.
No, it'll do well.
Yeah.
But it's not a movie I would enjoy.
No.
It's not for me. What's it called? Guilt Trip, right?
Yeah.
And then what, Les Mis? Mm-hmm. Les Mis is getting a big buzz about it.
Is it a musical or no?
Of course, yes.
I don't want to see a fucking musical.
Not only is it a musical, but I believe it's one of the first musicals that they sing it live on the set as opposed to in a studio.
What are you talking about?
They do a whole featurette for Les Mis in the movie theaters, in the Regal theaters, where they showed that the cast sang the songs as they were filming it.
So
as
it's like a
opposed to-
Broadway, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Doing
okay,
it
that's
more
kinda
like
cool.
that
and
instead of them.
lip-syncing.
I like that.
So they had to get real people that could sing and stuff.
Wait, it's a movie with what?
It's a musical, but they don't lip sync the words. They actually sing it in the scenes and not in the studio beforehand.
Right, with filmed musicals, they usually go to a recording studio like 3 months before they start filming, and then they do all the songs, and then they go back, and when they act, they just dub the songs
Lip-sync
in.
it.
Yeah.
So they actually sang it
Fuck.
at the time. Gives more of a real Broadway
Does
feel.
it?
What is Les Mis about?
Les Mis. It's about the French Revolution.
Oh.
Yes. It's got Wolverine in it, which is cool.
Hugh Jackman.
And then it's got that chick's younger sister.
It has
That
to be
Fanning
awful.
girl.
People are just fucking brutal.
What?
You know, when we were talking about old shows, Daryl in South Carolina insists that we talk about Jake and the Erock.
Jake and the Fat Man.
Oh,
the
God,
show.
that's not.
Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me.
That was, I guess, William Conrad.
But
was
he's
in this.
insisting
Cannon.
we bring that up in the discussion of old TV
Cannon.
shows.
That was Cannon's last role or something, was it? I don't know.
I'm sure Erock didn't miss us. Erock was gone for almost 2 weeks.
Was he?
I don't know. It seemed like it. Jake and the E-Rock.
You didn't realize?
No. Jake and the Fat. What a terrible name for a show.
Jake and the Fat Man.
Which one would Erock play?
Oh,
I don't know.
You'd be saying hi, Jake, every morning.
You got any Drakes, Jake? Have a piece of cake, Jake?
Joe Penny was in that from that show with.
I saved him and earned him at the same time.
Yeah, I got you.
Penny.
Penny saved.
Jesus. With Perry King was in the show with Joe Penny. I can't remember the name of it.
My God.
Yeah. I saw a clip from the beginning of the Thanksgiving Day Parade, I want to say 83 or something. Oh, it was so fucking...
Why?
It was on that Video Time Machine app. So I was just
in a weird way.
That.
That's kind of cool, actually.
It was kind of cool. It was like they were announcing what stars were going to be there. And
what were the stars of 83?
Oh, it was see if you can find it.
Susan Anton!
Because they really don't get the main celebrities for this parade because they all want to be home with their families.
No, that ain't it. It's like the intro or something.
Did we lose a clown this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
He died at the parade. 67-year-old guy had a heart attack.
No.
At least he died doing what he loves. No.
You know? Yes. Wrecking everyone's holiday.
Looking like a silly goose.
Yes. Introduction.
And who are the hosts?
I think it was Brian Gumble.
By the way, I've changed my tune on Henry Winkler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
He's a motherfucker.
What do you mean?
He's got a facade of being the nicest guy alive.
Why?
Oh. You can just tell. You look into those eyes. There's something going on. He was part of the coverage for either CBS or NBC
for the parade.
Oh, you could tell.
Yeah.
Oh, he would yank your head right off your body.
Really?
If you said the wrong thing.
Just seems like such a nice guy.
I know.
The 54th annual.
Brought to you live from New York City.
Nice.
Your host for today's parade, Ed McMahon, with co-host Brian Gumble, and an array of stars, including Melba Moore, Linda Ronstadt, Rex Smith, Captain and Tennille, Sister Sledge, The Spinners, Cheetah Rivera, George Rose, Stephanie Mills. Highlights from the Broadway productions of Brigadoon, Pirates of Penzance, A Day in Hollywood, A Night in the Ukraine, Canine Star Boomer, The Lone Ranger and Tonto, Popeye and Olive Oil, the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes, the first all-children's theater,
Hey!
Tony Award winner Priscilla Lopez, the ballet Isleño of Puerto Rico, The Little House on the Prairie, Dean Butler, Ron Jolie, Maynard Ferguson, Lacey J. Dalton, your favorite characters from Sesame Street.
Yay!
Lives,
Elmo,
Paul
my
Keenan,
friend's in
Danielle
trouble.
Brisebois, plus marching bands, clowns, floats, and giant balloons, and much, much more, including the one and only Santa Claus.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
Let's see the opening with Ed McMahon. Do they show it? They're just showing a little bit of the parade beginning footage. It looks atrocious.
It's the same shit they do.
Where's fucking fat, stupid Ed? Where the fuck is Ed McMahon?
I watched some of the parade coverage this year. Horrible. Just
it's boring.
Now here's the band that's been given the honor of formally leading off the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this morning. Was also selected to perform at the start of our first hour of coverage.
Nice pip.
And they did play up a storm. From Blue Springs, Missouri, here, 212 strong and having the time of their lives, is the Blue Springs High School Marching Band.
Who cares? I want to see the marching band.
I watched the parade. It was fucking terrible.
It is terrible.
They stop in front of Macy's and then just lip sync everything.
Yeah. Why would they really sing live?
Yeah. Why would you? And just like, who cares about and the announcers? Oh, and now making its way down the street. Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. It's Kermit the Frog. Kermit is 30 feet tall. And gives a shit.
You don't like when they give the stats on the balloon?
God, I hate it.
And they don't like when you say they're blowing up the balloons.
No.
The Macy's people get very mad. And
inflating, they like?
They were correcting a lot of people saying, we don't blow up balloons, we inflate them.
Inflate them.
Shut up. You're blowing up balloons.
That fucking elf on a shelf looks perverted.
What's the elf on the shelf
That's
thing?
the one that's like going down the street bent over, looking like it's taking it in the asshole.
Is that the elf on the shelf where you put it on the shelf and the kids have to be good because the elf is watching for Santa Claus?
Yeah, it's a new balloon.
That old gag?
It's a new big balloon.
It's a new gag, but it's already an old gag.
Look at what he's doing. It looks like Jimmy taking a shit. He's got his feet way up high.
Elf.
Look, that's elf on a shelf going down the street like
doing a cannonball.
Oh, well.
Wow.
You can be... Opie, look.
Stop.
Who's he?
Why is that our bit now?
Who's he talking to?
We used to fucking have teenage girls. Now that's our bit.
I know.
It's laughing at a guy that put himself in a bad situation.
Bad situation.
I know who it is.
He's on the phone right now, finding out where that picture has popped up, what websites, and trying to get it taken down. I don't want anyone to know I fucked that monster.
I love the happiness in Ed's voice.
I love seeing him.
Look,
check him out. There he is. It's the guy. He's famous to me.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
He is famous.
Oh, he just walked past this.
I know, and then he hears us talking, and he's always
And we're on a
cool.
2-minute delay right now. Elf on a shelf. He's hearing.
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Good.
Oh.
Make sure he takes his time getting his coffee.
Here
today.
comes everyone's favorite pink ribbon pussy. It's Kitty. Hello, Kitty. They didn't say that.
I get it.
They did not.
No,
We,
they didn't say that.
Living on the Upper West Side, you get to see these things being blown up. The night
Inflated.
before.
Inflated.
Inflated. And it's a complete nightmare. It's a complete
Why?
nightmare. And they make believe it's the coolest, greatest thing you can do. Because they all lie. You have to walk 5 or 6 blocks with your kids in the wrong direction to get in line to now loop back to slowly make your way past the balloons as they're being inflated.
Mr. Pitt liked it.
It's a complete... Who?
Mr. Pitt. He helped with the Woody Woodpecker balloon.
Who's that? Brad or Arm's son?
No, it's...
Arms.
Elaine works for him.
Oh,
Got to buy him socks.
Travis ain't here. Sorry.
I know.
No Seinfeld references today.
Just bad armpit jokes.
I didn't even notice Travis wasn't here. How do I not know when staff isn't here? I just don't notice.
No.
Forgot Erock wasn't here.
I knew Erock wasn't here. I knew you weren't here, but
No, I just don't see you all the time. You're in that booth.
I knew he was here when I started seeing that rippling in my water when he walked.
Oh, Eric.
It's chaos theory.
Eric, how was your Thanksgiving? Anyway, the blowing up of the balloons is
Inflating.
It's complete horseshit. It's a nightmare.
You have to
for
wait in
everybody.
line to see it?
Wait in line, and then you can't even take a full step. It's so packed, and you're in the gates, whatever. You can't even get out of line when you realize what a fucking waste of time this is. You're stuck.
Fuck that.
It takes hours to get through the whole fucking thing, and then when you exit, you're like, all right, I live that way. They're like, oh, that's nice, but now you have to walk 5 blocks the other way to get out of the whole fucking maze of shit, and then finally try to make it back toward where you live.
That's inconvenient.
So when they say how great it is on TV, it's all bullshit. It's a pain in the ass.
Tom Papa asked me if I wanted to go look at that.
Dude, it would have taken you hours.
Yeah, I said no.
You just don't go up there and go, yeah, let's take a look. It's a whole system that is a complete nightmare. Anyway, Erock, how was your holiday, sir?
It was very good.
What movies did you see?
What did I see? Battleship.
What's that?
Is that terrible?
Yeah, it was
God.
fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw Battleship, a lot of old British stuff, British sitcom stuff.
It's just very eclectic.
Yeah, look.
Just an atrocious.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
What an
Jesus.
atrocious
Coming back.
holiday.
He walks by really fast.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, Erock, how was your Thanksgiving? You have the whole family over?
You know what's really cool?
What?
I get to walk from the parking lot with him in the morning sometimes.
Oh, that is cool.
That's like walking with
Dude,
a
he's
fucking
famous.
A-lister, man.
What do you
He's
say?
fucking famous.
Just good morning.
Do you ever say like, "Hey, look, does she suck a good dick?"
Oh,
at
gosh,
least
you
did she eat
better
her
have.
ass?
No.
Jesus.
I always tell Travis, and Travis always said, he didn't try to fuck you, did he?
Can you believe Disney bought Star Wars?
Oh, no. Every time he hears that, he's just like, fuck.
Erock, who'd you have over for Thanksgiving? And I would assume it was at your house. Cause,
No, it wasn't at my house.
Why? You have the new house.
I know, but
New giant house.
we had it at one of my wife's relatives.
Of course you did.
Where was
That's
that?
marriage. Welcome. Oh, Anthony's here for Thanksgiving. Why don't we have him put in the electronic garage door opener? I know what it's like. You don't want to go, Erock. You don't ever want to go to your wife's family.
It's all football and more football and
what's wrong
X
with
Factor.
football
And
well, if you don't like football, that is sucky, but I can understand that.
Aunt goes, I had to go to my in-laws' house and install garage door openers. And Erock's like, yeah, I had to go watch football in the X Factor.
In the X Factor.
How far did you have to go for this fucking shit Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
About half an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's terrible.
But they live nice.
Yeah, they live very nice.
They have nice houses.
They have elevators in their houses.
What?
Really?
For Erock.
Oh.
Freight.
Like Pavarotti getting to the stage. They have elevators in their house? How big is this fucking house? It's a ranch. You just stand in it and you make beep noises and get out, same floor. Beep.
I believe you went somewhere.
Yeah.
What's the elevator all about?
About three-story houses.
How lazy are they? Walk up the fucking steps.
Yeah.
3 stories. Nice.
They're all the houses in that area have them.
Really?
Are they
go from the
old?
basement right up to the. No, they're
New houses?
fairly new.
It's got to be a $90,000 home.
How far from the city?
Bit far for a commute at this time of the morning.
Yeah.
Boo.
How far?
Well, if you know where like Warren is, it's way out.
Who the fuck is Warren Jerome?
That's when you say it's $4 million away from Manhattan. You just do it in price. Yeah, it's about $4 or $5 million away.
Yeah.
No, it gets less as the further out.
That's
you
what
go.
I mean. It's like you'd cost you $5 million more to have a house closer.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
When you have a multi-car garage that's indoor and heated.
Oh, my
goodness. Yuck. What kind of work do they do? I don't know why I'm yucking them. They just earned their
They
money.
own corporations.
Why wouldn't they?
They own corporations.
Really?
You really married into money, didn't you, stud?
I own a corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that going for
Big
you?
whoop.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Erock and that giant cock. He just studded his way into money. That fucking big Florida dick.
You're comparing it to the Nagel fortune, I'm sure, too.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, was it an arranged marriage? Like, was it the meeting of these two fortunes?
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Very good.
To settle an old score.
Or are you of, as some would say, lower stock?
Oh.
Yes.
No, not of lower stock.
What kind of food did you guys
They
eat?
had to give Erock to his wife's family because years ago they shorted them on a goat and they said, "We'll take your least competent firstborn." And they did.
Holy shit. Yeah, what'd you have to eat?
Yeah, what'd you have? Candied
We're all
yams.
patiently waiting.
It's all the traditional stuff: turkey, stuffing, cranberry, sweet potatoes, regular mash.
Mesh.
Ate the mash.
Did you eat any bread?
No, stuffing, but that's about
What
it.
about potato chips?
What's that?
On Thanksgiving?
Potato
No.
chips. Yeah. I said potato chips.
What's that?
Potato chips.
Who's calling me?
What's your like one thing you can't stop eating?
Oh, Jesus.
For me, it's that dumb apple pie.
For him, it's a snack called everything. Sorry, Rock. It's not that.
What's your
Erock.
thing, man?
Stuffing.
You like the stuffing?
Oh, it's fantastic.
How do they make it though?
Cook it inside the bird.
I like that
No,
shit
I
with
know,
the
but what's
gravy
in
on
it? Is there raisins in it?
No, none of that weird
Hate raisins
shit.
and stuffing.
I
Stop
love
that.
it.
when they put
More
raisins.
raisins.
Or when they
No.
put sausage in it.
No, just leave the
That was
bread
good.
and
Wait, did you say
fucking
sausage?
Sausage.
and they get dumped bunch of gravy on it. It's fucking great.
Can we play sausage into break,
Yeah.
please? It's been a while. Thank you.
I hate when the stuffing is cold because they prepare the meal at a different time, and by the time you get the fucking helping of stuffing, it's all cold,
No, I don't like that at all.
and you got to take the stuffing in a ball and put it under your arm to warm it. That's how we're stuffing warming at the Norton's house.
I can't eat the stuffing because it feels like it's the turkey's poo poo. I can't do it.
You don't like stuffing?
That's
No,
great.
'cause I feel like it's the whatever.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Didn't work the first time. Why would you try to rework it, idiot? No. What?
People who know Dallas are not the same people who say poo-poo.
Yeah, you said poo-poo. You probably would have laughed if you said that it's like eating
Shit.
turkey shit. Yeah. It's just a shorter way to get to it.
I'm trying to go more mainstream though.
Poo-poo is not
Yeah.
mainstream.
Yeah, it
Eating
is.
turkey poo-poo is not
You
mainstream.
got to clean up your language if you want to go mainstream. I learned that.
No, you're just appealing to very small children. That's
Mainstream.
not the same thing.
Mainstream has seen us and said no. Mainstream has decided.
Yes.
That train is taking off.
It's fucking, that ship has sunk.
Dude, I failed the psychopath test. I want to know if you guys would fail the psychopath test.
What's the psychopath
That has something
test?
to do with a train. That's the only reason why I fucking totally veered off our subject.
They show you a picture of a person. If you bite it, you're psycho. What's the test?
Well,
I'm fucking sick.
there's a video. You want to do the psychopath test after the break?
I want to know what it is.
I'd fucking pass that with flying fucking with flying knives.
Oh, I failed, but then I wanted to take back my answer, for real.
All right.
Because I thought I answered correctly, but then I really thought deep and said, no, I probably wouldn't.
But they say rape a corpse.
It's an interesting test. You want to do the psychopath test?
How many questions are it?
Just one simple, couple scenarios, actually.
Yeah. Wow. I'm fucking sick, though, man.
Oh, we got a radio tease today, boys and girls.
Fucking pass this test with fucking flying coffins.
All right, back on subject, but we'll do that after the break. I just remember when you said train.
Yeah.
And I forgot all about it until this very moment that I wanted to maybe do it on the air.
I'm sick.
Anything else on Erock's Thanksgiving?
No, he's fucking.
You don't like X Factor? I think I'm kind of into the X Factor.
I tried. I can't.
I'm not into any
You got the guy that looks like he should be in prison. You got the country dude, and you got the little girl that's going to win it all.
Wait, is she?
Although the little girl might not win it all because a lot of people like country music. See,
Stupid
I know what's
America
going on.
Is she a New Yorker?
She's Westchester,
Westchester.
baby.
She sings in Noam's. Noam, she's one of his band singers. I think at the Fat Black Pussycat. She's a
professional, even though she's 13.
No, that's not her. Then one of the girls on one of those
Have
shows.
you heard her sing?
She's ridiculous.
Did you hear her sing? Was it Someone?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't sound like that.
What are the
do
shows?
that, though.
X Factor
X
and what
Factor,
else?
The Voice.
The Voice.
It might be The
Idol.
Voice. Noam's singer is doing very, very
And
well.
Britney Spears, I can't get enough of how fucked up she is.
I think she's completely pilled up because she has no emotions
It
at
is
any moment.
fucking creepy to watch her, to be honest with you.
That's why I'm watching. No, there's
It's
never one
so
emotion.
creepy.
She's got to be just pilled out of her mind.
I don't know what's going on.
I think they're keeping her. I think they're keeping her heavily medicated.
Well, you can't do that.
I
She's
think
got
that's what they're doing.
handlers.
She's nuts, and I think they're.
You don't
keeping
watch
her
X
heavily
Factor, Ed?
medicated.
I don't watch any of the talent shows.
That stupid little girl got me hooked, and then the prison dude. He's not in prison, but he wants to.
Vino?
Vino, yes, you know the names.
I watch it every single week.
And the black orphan with the white mom, who took her in.
Play
Right.
some.
With the shaved head and the
Page.
and the dumb breast tattoos.
Oh, is that Michael Orr?
Oh, those tattoos are horrible.
Ladies,
Play some of the music.
ladies,
Let me hear the
stop
voice.
tattooing your breast.
She tattooed her child's feet onto her chest.
Jim.
Jesus, Jim.
Let's hear this bitch's voice.
Which one? The good one?
I don't know.
Tattooed
I guess the one that
tootsies.
you had up.
Tattoo little kiss
go-
marks on them.
Go with the latest, the Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
That song gets my dick hard.
Well, it's amazing that she's 13 or whatever she is.
Yeah, she's ridiculous.
Sure, she's marvelous.
Stop it.
Like an angel.
Don't do the story before the song. Just play the fucking
It's
song.
Carly Rose.
Oh, wait, keep her.
It's you.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Carl.
You're welcome.
Thanksgiving.
Over the rainbow.
Nope, what happened? Oh.
Way up high.
She's 13, dude.
She's very pretty.
It's fucked up.
There's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
You know, gotta give it to her.
Over the rainbow.
So how does she not win the whole thing?
Because America loves country music. They just vote whoever
is
sings
that it?
country.
Yeah.
There's some 40
Then how the fuck did Obama win?
I don't know.
What a load of shit.
Dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
How sick is that?
Yeah, she's very good.
She's 13. And she's pretty. She's marketable.
Yeah.
If happy little
Skirt's a little short.
bluebirds fly
Inappropriate.
beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why
Whoa, and then she goes up. Oh, couldn't hold that one.
She's very good.
She needs braces.
Yeah, nice fucking teeth.
Stupid Simon Cowell said it was the best version of the song he's ever heard, and he's heard many, many people sing that fucking song.
He wouldn't have liked my version when we were teenagers.
Oh, no?
Do you ever remember an inside joke you had that just makes you cringe?
Oh, no. What now, Jimmy?
When we were in my friend's pool.
I love Jimmy's stories.
That's embarrassing. Well, I was young. I was a teenager.
All right.
I don't know how these lyrics came up. It was a bunch of private jokes that we just made into a song.
Yeah.
It was so stupid. It was somewhere over my big toe, I'll find hair and puberty, says my mother.
You did not do that.
Yes, we did.
Why?
I don't know.
That don't make no sense.
I don't know.
You got another bit there, Sam.
Oh, my
Get on
God.
it. Get on that one.
Yeah,
I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, there was more to it. It's just too humiliating.
All right. Let me see.
You don't think that's good?
No. No.
Can you sing it again?
I don't want to. Somewhere over my big toe, I'll find hair and puberty, says my mother. Machine gun chick ass. That was part of it.
That was part of it? Machine gun chick ass?
Yeah, because my friend did some character Machine Gun Chickie, so we thought it was really funny to say Machine Gun Chick ass.
You guys were idiots.
Yes, we were. Total suburban tools.
Little shitheads.
That's it.
Yeah, well, that girl's very good. She's a very good singer.
Should win the whole thing, but
Nobody's watching.
she should
though.
win the whole thing.
No one watches
Oh, no
it.
one's watching X Factor.
No,
huh?
you can give it up.
No,
It's really bad?
Fucking shit.
It's not bad. I like it. But
I mean, there's
nobody's.
3 million hits on her video.
They're really not watching, huh?
No, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special beat it.
Oh,
Good.
boy. Well,
Fucking
everyone
Charlie
loves that.
Brown.
There's a poster. There's a little Carly Rose flyer at the pizza place I go to in Mamaroneck. You know
Really?
why?
Is she from Westchester?
She's from Westchester,
Which is...
the Bestchester.
And, of course, I fucking tease a fucking video, and I can't fucking find it. Why am I not
boy.
saving this shit when I see
Oh,
it?
boy.
So we might not be able to take that test.
What?
I'll pass it with fucking flying daggers.
I know
It's
it.
colors.
Because I know Sam's not going to be able to fucking find the video.
Yeah, well, you're doing a great job over there
Oh,
No shit.
fucking A.
I'll do the psychopath
But
test.
you're not going to be able to
Score
find
a
it.
fucking
yourself. Can't
100.
find it.
All right, find it.
Got a perfect score.
Psychopath
A+,
test?
sicko.
Be quiet. You're distracting.
All right, we got to find this dumb video so people can take the test. I want to see if these guys passed the test or not. I don't know where
I know I got the piss.
That's not it.
Oh, somewhere over the rainbow.
the hell is this?
All right, well, I got to try to find this now.
Oh,
so we'll
man.
take a break. And oh, that might be it.
Oh,
Which one?
Take the test. Go down. It says take the test.
Yeah, look for test.
They all say the test.
What is that?
Oh, boy.
Fucking
Yeah,
100.
that might be it.
This one?
Yeah. We'll do it after the break.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect score.
I found it.
You didn't.
I said there it is.
On my screen.
So?
That little 12-ounce goddamn roll of sausage is supposed to feed your brother and me and you 600 pounds of men, at least. You get my point? And the two girls, and they put it in that fucking pussy roll of sausage. Son of a bitch. Somebody needs their ass kicked. Some little consumer geekaroid thought this shit up. Save money. Yeah, save money. Save money. So fuck, I'm going to eat, goddammit. Randy Taylor. I don't know where you people come from. I don't know if you test your products, your quantity of your products. Your products are very delicious. Love your sausage for 30-something years, but I can't take and feed a family of 5 on a little 12-ounce roll of sausage. I don't mind paying you more money for your 16-ounce roll of sausage, but you don't have it anymore. You've got a 12-ounce roll, and you got 3 men that weigh over 200 pounds apiece, a woman that's a little plump, Scotch girl and a daughter who's 13, and you're going to try to take a 12-ounce roll of sausage and a couple of dozen eggs and feed that, it ain't going to work. And I'm not going to purchase your product anymore or ever again. And as far as your 16-ounce and maple and sage, I don't eat that. I'm not from the North. I'm a Texas man. Jimmy Dean sausage is for Southern people to eat with the breakfast, with the fried eggs and the T-bone steaks. And I can't see going to a little 12-ounce package to feed 4, 5, 6 people. And I'm not going to buy 2 of those 12-ounce packages just because you want to downsize and charge the same goddamn price. I'd sure like a reply, and I'd sure like you to go back to your 16-ounce package on your regular sausage, because I'm not going to buy it otherwise ever again. I'll just have my own damn sausage made like I used to 30-something years ago. It's not as tasty as yours is, but it'll work. Goodbye.
SiriusXM, the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, really fast. The Jets suck. Breaking news, the Jets suck.
It's a terrible organization.
And Fireman Ed has quit the team. He's quit as far as being the super fan for the New York Jets. And I think a lot of people are happy that the male cheerleader is going home like a whiny little bitch. Why? He's saying like he couldn't take the shit that was going down.
He probably had so many confrontations with people who are, because sports fans are dicks.
Well, there's a quarterback controversy in New York, but not really because Rex Ryan doesn't believe in Tim Tebow, but was forced to take him on his team by the owner, Woody Johnson. That's how that went down. That's why you're not really seeing Tebow at all, because Rex Ryan doesn't believe in him at all.
And maybe he feels like if he takes out Sanchez and plays Tebow, that's going to destroy Sanchez. Then he'll have no quarterback.
It don't matter. We're not winning a Super Bowl with fucking Mark Sanchez.
Oh, he stinks, dude. He's terrible.
We're not winning a Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter. Fucking crush his ego. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Rex Ryan's a dick.
And then maybe they could fucking regroup in the offseason. Mark Sanchez is not getting us a fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, he's terrible.
Skills-wise, he's got the mechanics of an NFL quarterback, yes, but he stinks. He doesn't have the fucking heart.
Terrible.
When it matters, he stinks. Holy fuck, the Patriots embarrassed us. Did you see any of that shit?
Part of it. I was enjoying
Patriots scored 3 touchdowns in 53 seconds.
My cousin actually made it worth my while to watch the game.
Well,
the first half. Yeah.
Well, Thanksgiving, Jets, Pats, why wouldn't you watch? That's a good one to watch.
It's football. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But I was able to make a wager. On the first half of the Jets game. I took the over and fucking made it.
What was the over?
Well, it was like 30 fucking... Ooh, 30...
30-something was the over in that?
No, it might have been more than that. Wow. Yeah, Jesus, I forgot. But we were like fucked at the beginning. And then the Pats fucking before halftime fucking holy
That sounds
shit.
like a high number for an over.
It was a high fucking score.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
but
it was really high, and I was like, "What the fuck is that about?"
Because I don't think the Jets are good for their fucking portion of that. Obviously,
yeah,
they're not going to score a lot of points. Of course, they're not going to score a lot of points. Fuck.
Yeah,
I have no team.
I don't know what it was.
I was down in Philly watching football with everyone, Red Zone and all that. I'm like, I have nobody.
What was the over for the first half? Someone's got to know.
They'll know.
I totally forgot. I was fucking drinking.
30 seems something.
Loving the fact that
30-something seems a little high.
It probably was a little high. Yeah.
The Jets game.
Yeah.
First half ended at 35-3.
No, but the bet.
Oh, right. 35-3.
No, I know it was 35-3.
Trust
me, I know
18
that.
or 19 probably. Yeah.
What do you mean 18 or 19?
Points. I think that was the
That was the over?
On the first
half.
That
makes more sense. I thought you meant that you had a bet.
No,
the line was 30. I'm like, what?
No.
Why would you take that bet? That sounds
crazy.
No,
it wound up being like 33, was it?
No, 35-3.
35-3, yeah, so it's 38.
Right.
It's crazy.
No, I understand now, but I'm thinking, why would you ever take?
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy.
If the line was 30 and you're going over 30 for the first half, that sounds a little crazy.
I don't know what it was, but it was in the high teens, something like that.
All right.
So it was kind of exciting to watch that first half anyway, but they got their asses romped.
I guess Fireman Ed couldn't take the heat, and I guess he chose to wear a Sanchez jersey this year, which was a bad call.
Well, he normally wore 42, but this year, he wore 6, and people noticed.
You they're totally got him.
They're taking it out on him because he's got the Sanchez jersey.
And
Jets Nation hates fucking Sanchez.
By there, you mean you?
What?
By their taking it out on him, you mean you? You are directly responsible. I put you directly responsible for Fireman Ed giving it up from your insensitive tweets.
Insensitive? That was a good fucking Twitter battle.
And then he's like,
he totally deserved it. Because he was still rah-rah about the Jets. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And I said some things. I forgot my tweets at this point. They were well crafted.
Oh, they were hurtful.
They were well crafted, and we went back and forth a bit. And then he deleted his Twitter account, I guess, and now he's quit the team. But he'll still be a fan.
What does that mean?
Oh, the quote was so self-serving.
So now does it mean he's not going to go and stand up?
The quote? No, he's going to go to the games as a fan, but he's not going to be the super fan. Because where's the quote?
How is everyone going to know when to go JETS Jets?
I don't know. I guess a new super fan's going to fucking take over.
Oh,
there's a position.
Jeez.
Oh, I did say I would hire him for my kid's party because my kid loves clowns. Oh, yeah, I did say that.
See, you made him feel like a clown.
And then I said something about, washing his pom-poms.
Oh,
he's a male cheerleader.
Yeah.
Well, he was too rah about the Jets when obviously everyone else that is a fan of the team realizes that this team is in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Then he's just fulfilling a role instead of being a genuine fan.
Of course, you should have fucking called him out. Of course, we've had some injuries this year, But a lot of people saying at this point, why not throw Tebow in just to see what the fuck he could do? Is he a better quarterback mechanically than Sanchez? Absolutely not. But then someone sent me stats about the last 16 games for both quarterbacks, and Tebow had the edge.
Yeah.
That's how bad Sanchez is. Where's the Fireman Ed quote before we move on?
Fireman Ed.
It's in the other paper. Can you grab the other paper over there?
I think he said, I'm a dick and I quit.
That'll do it.
You gotta wait till you hear what he said. He says basically like families and I don't know. It's
what?
It's so douchey.
Fireman Ed.
Someone say something. I don't find it.
Casey Anthony web search. What a blunder that was.
I don't think that would have made any difference, to tell you the truth.
The days the kid went missing, last day the kid was seen alive.
There was a lot of testimony about web searches. It had already been put out there. Not this particular web search, but there had already been Google searches that were made for the same subject matter. And they wrote that off as other people had access to the computer.
Yeah.
The mother was doing certain searches. Certain things were misspelled. So I really don't think that would have made any difference in the outcome of that trial. She was going to be found not guilty.
Very good. I got the quote.
Mm-hmm.
The stadium has become divided because of the quarterback controversy as well, said Fireman Ed. The fact that I chose to wear a Mark Sanchez jersey this year and that fans think I am on the payroll, which is an outright lie, have made these confrontations more frequent. Yeah, a lot of people say that he got his season tickets from the Jets organization themselves. But he's
now what?
Doesn't he sit right in the front there?
Yeah, man. They used to sit way up high, and they got him nice and low in some prime real estate at the stadium. And then this is the douchey fucking quote. Ready, Jimmy? I'm going to watch Jimmy here.
I think I've read it.
Although I can hold my own, I do not want to lose my temper and make a stupid mistake. I have a responsibility to the families and kids that enjoy the game and Fireman Ed.
He talked about himself in the third person there. It's
embarrassing.
He has a
and Fireman
responsibility
Ed.
to the families and kids that enjoy the game and Fireman Ed.
Who really enjoys I've always detested
Superfans?
Oh, I hate them.
I was
Really?
as much as I had my Twitter beef, he was all right.
It stunk. It always stunk.
You never liked it?
No, it stinks and it always stunk.
I liked it when it was organic. It came out of nowhere. Now it became a thing where they started really, you weren't allowed to cheer yourself at the game. You had to wait for him. But there was a time when, back in the day, it was very organic. And people were like, what the fuck? This one guy, he's pretty crazy. And
how long has it been happening?
Getting the stadium going. He's 53, so.
No, but how long has he been Fireman Ed at the games?
I'm thinking. I don't know. It's been a while now at this point.
I hate the fact that people know this guy.
But then it became more than this organic thing where they would put him on the screen at key moments in the game, and he'd sit there like, with his arms to his side, like, no, wait for me.
Let's all do it.
And then if you, God forbid, you cheer on your own, everyone would be pissed, like,
Wait for Fireman Ed.
Didn't give the signal yet.
Well, then the rest of the fans are assholes, too. You know what that was? Fireman Ed is fine. It's an arena full of assholes listening to some guy. Bunch of dopes.
1986 is when he started.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say 15 years, but it's more than
that. Guy's a real fan. He bleeds Jets green.
That's 26 years?
Just about.
The idea that the idea that he riles up a stadium full of people, like he's got to love that. Like that's why he would do it. Like to have the control. You can make him quiet, and then you could stir him up in a big cheer, and then you can make him say Jets, Jets, Jets.
If he was in fucking Germany in the 30s, we know what he would have done.
Yes. Oh boy.
The Fuhrer.
Oh, they waived his personal seat license, according to Drew Barg on Twitter.
Wait, what? Oh, so he wouldn't have to.
It's not good enough anymore where you just get season tickets. You have to buy the license for the seat now.
Yeah. A license.
Amazing
for that
they were
seat.
able to fucking push that one through, and the fans just ate it up.
Yep. If fans had 1 ounce of ability to stick together and not pay it, it wouldn't have gotten through.
Yeah.
But hey,
before you get your season tickets, you have to buy the licensing fee.
Crazy.
For whatever it is.
It's nonsense.
Holy fuck.
Because they can't fuck you hard enough.
Who thought of that in the meeting, right? And then presented it. And did they all go like snicker a little like
of course at first, but then
wait that's fucking brilliant.
Oh, you think they went with that?
I think they went with like they laughed at first, like a little chuckle.
Right.
And then they started thinking about it and went, holy shit, wait a minute. So we're having them pay for the seat before they even pay for the tickets?
Yeah.
You're brilliant. My God, Johnson.
Well, people pay it.
Yes, they do.
Well, they have no choice. They want to follow their fucking team. So he quit. He quit Twitter and he quit the Jets, I guess.
The Cowboys are also a disgusting organization. Terrible. They're a terrible fucking team.
Before we move on to that, one last point about this. You think he's going to now sit at the stadium like, nope, not going to do it.
I ain't going to do it.
No, not going to do it. I'm just sitting here as a fan.
Oh, if they put the camera on, it'll go like this. It'll be like,
Nope, sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Sorry. The fans will demand it.
And then it'll go like, and stand up and start doing it like
yes.
He'll have a 1 minute retirement.
His first time standing up, they're all going to clap for him. He's going to bask in glory.
I think I got to go to the game. I got to go to the game Sunday because you know there's going to be a lot of nope.
No, not going to do no.
Like this, no.
I'm retired.
No, I appreciate it, but no.
How many confrontations with Fireman Ed? I fucking can't stand superfans.
Then he threatened me because he knows a lot of firemen. I'm like, I know a lot of firemen too, you douche.
Look out.
The fuck? That shit.
We were getting emails from people, tweets and shit that was saying that people in his firehouse don't like him.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. That's what people were tweeting me.
There's rumors he's outstayed his welcome there. But, you know, he'll be at the game just sitting back. He'll make some big comeback now.
Oh, yeah. Everyone will be like, oh, yay, Fireman Ed's
Thank God. Now we know when to cheer
Yay.
again. Yay.
There should
Go team.
Someone should just put a fireman's hat on, go there, and completely just take over his place.
Yeah.
Like, how angry would it be?
Fireman Ted.
Fireman Ted would be great.
How about Fireman Lyle?
Fireman Lyle.
Ted rhymes with
Fireman
Ed, though.
Chip?
That would be...
Sounds bad.
I would stand up there and I would fucking crack the whole place up. I would go, Jest, jest. You know, because I tell jokes. Well, I would just do Mets.
You guys want to take the psychopath
some
test?
guy
METS.
should be next to him.
Mets. The fucking place will go nuts. This fire person Chip is out of his mind.
Let's get Jimmy a seat.
Oh, would that be great?
With that crazy look on the big screen. All right, well, so he's gone.
GETZ. Gets. And all the white people are cheering.
There's a good question coming in. Why, Jimmy, don't you like the superfan?
Because they make it about them. It becomes their identity.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, and I've been a sports fan my whole life, but the more of the athletes, and I get to meet a lot of them, and to blindly root for guys who are just dicks sometimes, I kind of found, and again, most people don't get to interview them, but we got to talk to enough of them, and I met them in functions, and they were just kind of dicks. So, and then the superfan makes it about them. Like that asshole banging his potty. I guess, clack, 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 me, me. Yay, me, Yankees, me. Oh, go fuck yourself.
That's all you heard? What's his name again?
Who cares? Dead.
He died.
Yeah, exactly.
What was his name
I'm sure he was lovely.
Shit.
Freddie?
Yeah, fucking Freddie says.
Freddie says.
And then this fireman Ed. Quiet down.
Hold on.
Me. Me. Shut up.
He would dramatically hold it, too.
Ugh.
When it was obviously time to get the chant going, he goes, no, wait for me.
Can we see it, Sam?
Wait for me. Yeah, let's get a good one from Fireman Ed.
I think I've seen where he does the arms, and I fucking made me sick to my stomach.
The amazing Mets used to have the guy with the signs. He was fun. He would come up with...
Was he amazing?
Did it say this team sucks and we should all be killed? Those are signs that they should have held up at the Mets games.
Got his name, but I always found it pretty amazing that he was able to get all those signs into the game.
Yeah.
They were big. All right, here we go. Is this the best one?
This is A1.
And another reason I hate the superfan is because they're fucking you for tickets, making you buy those, and you're sticking with it, and you're showing up every week like fucking lemmings. That's why.
What is he doing?
He's saying, come on.
Why is he smacking himself in the face?
That's a bad one.
I guess
Is there
he's
any
the
other ones?
big, intense fan rooting for the team.
There was one.
What?
What does he do with his hat? And
it's about him.
And he smacks himself in the face. And then he points to...
Louder.
Oh, it's all about him.
Well, yeah, he has to have the fireman hat on. He has to wear the fireman hat.
With the Jets logo.
He wearing a fireman hat.
Kind of cool.
Oh, it's all about him.
That's why I hate the superfan. They're sticking a big team dick in your ass, and instead of going, fuck you, I'm not paying a licensing fee for tickets, you pay it.
He puts his hat on, his helmet on.
Yeah, we got to break it down. I forgot about that part.
What?
He kind of takes the hat off, but when it's time for the chant, he dramatically puts the helmet on. Like, here we go. Watch.
Watch
how he dramatically puts the
because he's Ed right there. He's Ed.
Yeah, he's just Eddie.
And now watch.
Watch how dramatic this is. Oh yeah. All right, let's calm down, everybody.
Yuck. Oh, fucking yuck.
And then he sits down, man.
70,000 yucks in a row. Assholes. They should, you know what they should chant?
Riddance.
How do you spell licensing fee? How do you spell that? How do you spell dick in our ass and we enjoy it? Dopes.
He's a douche chill.
Oh, it's horrendous.
I didn't know he did all those things.
Yeah.
Oh, he's making fucking,
he ramped
it
up
serious.
He ramped it up right around 9/11, right? I'm not sure what he did before.
Oh, did he?
Oh, I don't know.
I bet because the fireman, very huge around 9/11, so he was looked at more beloved. Well.
Oh, this is nice. No, this is nice. Dan in New York. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, O&A, big fan.
Danny Kins.
There is actually a Fireman Ed app. If you go on it, and he has a soundboard where you can actually click on different sayings and little singers. Like there's one against Tom Brady and whatnot. Check it out. You boys
I don't believe you.
No.
I don't believe.
Oh, please.
That's something that awful.
Fireman Ed app.
Who wants to waste the dollar? We need to.
Dude,
I was one of the dopes who paid the $1.99 for it just to see what it was about.
You just talking about this, by the way, just made him money.
Oh my
I will guarantee that people are going to now download this app. We just made him money today.
It's the Fireman Ed chant.
All right.
Yeah.
How embarrassing is Fireman Ed?
It's humiliating.
Oh.
We lost Scott in Buffalo. He says, had to bail after 8 years, guys. Home unit died, so I called to cancel it. Was told online service on its own did not include Channel 105.
That's good.
Wait, so you can't just order us online?
Hold on, I'm not sure. Then he goes, asked how it could, and was told it can't. And then a big capital letters, what the fuck is wrong with your company? We'll miss you.
The customer service stinks.
So what? You can't just have online listening?
I don't know.
Or if you do just online, well, that's why I bring it up to see if it's true or not.
I think if you get online, you can definitely get an online subscription.
And does it include us? That mixing and matching shit. I hope the new guys realize how dumb it is.
Why can't it just be one fucking company?
And all that. Just enough already. Take the hit now, because they'll argue, it brings more money to the company. It's too confusing for everybody.
It stinks, dude.
Enough. I can't tell you how many people. I got Sirius. What channel? Well, actually, if you have Sirius, then you got to get the best of XM. What's the best of XM? I don't even know what XM is. Well, it's another fucking service, and if you get that, then you get us.
It's
what?
Impossible.
That's too confusing.
Right.
Oh, well, I would have listened to you, but I don't want to go through all that.
Yeah, I hope the new person
Enough.
sees the bigger picture.
Yeah,
Please.
Let's see on demand.
Your faces are right there, so.
Cool.
For what?
Okay.
Online
On
listening?
demand and online listening.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's the only person.
That's why I bring this shit up, to make sure it's true.
And we've
or
always
false.
told people to just start, because you can get a 7-day trial subscription to the online.
Right.
And people do that and listen to our channel, no problem.
Oh, a full
All right, that's
week.
good.
Is that Jamie Foxx's picture?
Yep.
Cool, because he's here a lot.
Yeah.
Well, he actually did do a morning show, didn't he?
Let's see.
I don't know.
Features Oprah, Cal Ripken,
Oprah,
Tom Petty, who doesn't even know we're live.
Is Oprah
meaning this company
ever on the channel?
No.
Bob Dylan, Martha Stewart, who stinks.
Why don't they stop thinking Oprah and Martha Stewart are going to sell units to women?
Pray the new guys have a hint on this.
They're
shit.
not.
I
Women are
pray.
not buying cars. I don't mean to be a chauvinist pig, but that's not your demo.
Right.
For fuck's sake, I'd love to see how many people
we destroy
bought units.
We destroy Martha Stewart, and she makes way more money than us.
Does she though?
We destroy her at her stupid channel.
Yeah, I bet she got a pretty big
Yeah,
deal.
she's got a major deal.
Big deal, right? Big deal.
Not bitching, just giving you the facts.
But do they
Tom
sell
Petty,
units?
What does Tom Petty do?
I don't know.
Tom Petty? Buried treasures.
Oh, right.
What is that?
I've heard that commercial 100,000 times.
What is it, though?
He does a show where he
How do we
plays.
not know this?
He's playing his buried treasures.
Yeah, he plays songs that
He finds little musical nuggets.
Right,
Yeah.
little tidbits.
Give me one buried treasure by Tom Petty, because I'm sure they pay him a shitload for that. Give me one buried treasure from Tom Petty. Heard Justin Bieber got booed at the Grey Cup there, up there in Canada.
What's the Grey Cup?
And Gordon Lightfoot got cheered.
Gordon Lightfoot's alive?
Do you know how many times I hear songs and I just think of Valby's interpretation of them?
Oh, yeah.
Like when I hear that song, I always think of it's something about crabs creeping around my underwear. And whenever I hear "Ticket to Ride" by the Beatles, I hear fucking Valby. She's got a pickle to ride. So many songs he has ruined for me.
With that,
creeping around her underwear. Fucking Valby.
They have units from Sirius that don't get 105. I know that's one of
Yeah.
the problems. It's just all nonsense. Someone's got to sit down and just figure it all out.
It is nonsense.
You got to make it as easy as possible. Please, new guys.
New guys.
I'm available for a fee if you want to know my opinion.
Boom, bing, bing,
Yes, you got some musical nuggets. What are
One
they called?
Night by Fats Domino is a buried treasure.
The Blueberry Hill guy.
One Night.
Is he the
Fats
Blueberry
Domino.
Hill guy?
Yeah. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
That was a Happy Days staple, huh?
That was a good song, even though it's
Is this it? Oh no, I want the fucking. We know this. I want to know the buried treasure.
Yeah, One Night by Fats Domino.
I want to know why they pay him so much money. He finds these buried treasures.
How about the Rolling Stones' Parachute Woman?
Nice. I'd have to hear it again. I forget how that one.
I don't know that one.
I can't.
Tell Erock if he doesn't find the Fats Domino.
Yeah,
he couldn't find it.
I know he's spelling it E-R-I-K. Come on.
M-E. What's this shit?
This is the Fats Domino buried treasure. Tom Petty found. Oh, this Parachute Woman. What an idiot. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, this shitty blues riff. All right. 8 million songs. Why is this one cool? It's not.
This is old, though.
I hate the blues. I hate the blues.
Mick Jagger knows how to sing the blues, though.
Oh, all right. Fuck, why do people think this is brilliant shit? It's terrible.
What, you're saying they have the same riff?
Passion lady.
Nice. Doors.
Yes.
Come on,
Give up your vibe.
It's terrible.
Give up your vibe.
It's old, done. Guitar lead.
Old Stones singing the blues. Doesn't get much better than that.
Here it comes, the crappy guitar lead. Never heard this song. Of
Keith
course.
Richards' crappy guitar lead?
Whatever.
How dare you?
This redundant shit.
He wears the black hat, you know.
Yeah, I don't like this.
It's horrible.
Keith Richards in that documentary goes, Beatles wore the white hat. I wear the black hat.
Oh, look out.
They wanted to be the bad boys. The anti-Beatles. Worked out for them. That was a good documentary. Anyone else see it?
Not yet.
I did not.
On the HBO.
On the HBO.
Whatever. Tom Petty's finding. So they pay him a shitload of money to be a DJ and play songs that everyone
else does?
Passed on.
I don't know what his salary is.
God, that must be the easiest gig ever. How do you get that gig?
Right?
You got to be in.
You make millions to just find fucking songs that no one has ever played that might be kind of cool.
Being an
How
iconic.
hard is that?
You got to be an iconic rock star first.
Fuck.
Oh.
That's easy.
How would you know, Chip?
Is Martha Stewart still doing her dumb cooking shit?
Well, she was all over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, I could get that, but...
I
take 4 tomatoes and you sprinkle them with a little bit of breadcrumbs and you hollow them out and you heat them for just a lovely simmer. And then you take your innards from your hysterectomy and you sprinkle your hysterectomy gook into the tomatoes.
Why would you?
Sounds like Julia Child.
Exactly. They're all just one big
Julia
fucking
Child.
lady.
Turns out that Scott guy from Buffalo is just a dope, and he's not listening to the show because he's an idiot.
Oh, really?
Everyone's saying you can listen to us online without any special packages.
So fuck them.
We lost a dummy.
Good riddance.
Oh, by the way, maybe at times it doesn't sound like it, but we're team Jenny Hutt.
What?
We're team Jenny Hutt.
What makes you say that?
Because it's Martha Stewart and her cunty daughter. Trust me, we're team fucking just
Even after
Jenny,
that
whatever.
fucking horrible Twinkie song?
It was all right.
It wasn't there.
Remember, we wanted to kill it more than we did.
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
She was on the Today Show on Friday.
For what? The Twinkie song?
No.
Oh,
Who, Jenny Hutt?
Who
Jenny
the fuck
Hutt.
would have her on?
She went on the Today Show to
Team
talk
Jenny.
about how she makes videos on her treadmill. And I swear to God, I was watching it.
Which is the dumbest thing when you're her age. It's all loosey-goosey.
And literally...
It's kind of dumb. For an older woman, she's put together all right, but when you throw that shit on a treadmill, shit's
man.
bouncing. That shouldn't be bouncing.
Looks like that guy that got shot in the stomach with the cannonball.
Why would you do that?
It was
Well,
like-
you know, her demo probably enjoys, you know.
Oh,
you know.
sure.
But it was like it was a feature on the fact that this talent, Jenny Hutt, has the ability to both walk and talk simultaneously.
It is stunning when you meet her that she can. So
Do we have the clip of her on the Today Show? Now we have to play that today.
Yeah, I can get it.
What about the psycho test?
Oh, yeah, I
wanna
want to
do
do
that?
that.
We can do that now.
Let's do that.
Which one you want to do
fucking
first?
sicko
Let's
test.
do that psycho test. I want to know
All
what that is.
Got 100.
I'm gonna. This is the psycho. It's called "Are You a Psychopath" on YouTube. It's a bit highbrow. If this stinks, please tell me, and we'll just fucking bail. But this guy, explains the scenario, and then how you answer says if you're a psychopath or
now,
not.
what if can we do it at the same time, or do we have to secretly?
Yeah, I guess we'll be able to stop.
I don't want it to influence.
Yeah. Because I took it.
Do you really need to take the test?
No, I know. Plain.
Are you consumed with anger?
It gets a little wordy.
Are you more comfortable when you're angry?
Is it like a little blanket you get a misshapen pleasure out of?
He sounds like a teacher at times here. I'm just going to warn you in advance. So if you hated the classroom, I don't know, but let's see. Let's at least.
We
try.
all know about the psychopath's enhanced killer instinct. Their finely tuned vulnerability antennae. But it may surprise you to know that there are some situations in which psychopaths are actually more adept at saving lives than they are at taking them. So let me give you an example of what I mean by that.
All right.
Imagine you've got a train and it's hurtling down a track. In its path, 5 people are trapped on the line and cannot escape. Fortunately, you can flick a switch which diverts the train down a fork in that track away from those 5 people, but at a price. There is another person trapped down that fork and the train will kill them instead. Question: should you flick the switch?
Pause. Write your answer down. Oh, you're already annoyed by this?
Everybody write down the answer so we know if you're legit.
So you got a train come down and you got the 5 people stuck on the train tracks.
Please. Pen, please.
Train tracks. And you're sitting there, you're like, there's a switch. Holy fuck. I could make the train go this way, but down that path is one guy stuck. What do you do? Do you switch do you flick the switch?
Just writing a simple yes or no.
Right.
Will be
Is this a trick question or is it just a genuine question?
I don't think he's trying to trick anyone.
All right.
I think he wants your answer.
I
There's
have
no
my
tricks
answer.
here.
Okay.
And an explanation.
Did you write it down, Jimmy?
Yes, I have my answer.
All right. Well, what you want to explain your answers ahead of time?
Answer.
And says no.
I say no. This is my reasoning. I didn't put the 5 people on the track in the first place. I didn't put the one person on the other track. I didn't start the train. I ain't getting involved. Fuck them all. If I had put the 5 people on the track and the train was hurtling toward them, then perhaps I'd flip the switch to save those. But I had nothing to do with this, so life fucking goes on, my friends.
Interesting. Jimmy?
Of course I would make the switch. The reason
Why?
being...
That means
You're
one of you,
someone.
one out of the 2...
Reason I
is
would,
a psychopath.
I'll tell you why I would make
this is perfect.
Why I would make the switch?
Why?
Is given only that information.
Yeah.
Given only the information he gave, which is no rhyme, no reason. Who knows? The 4 people could be innocent, and the one person on the other track could be the one that fucking put the other 4 there and then accidentally got stuck. I would simply.
What if the 4 people are Al Qaeda? And the one person is fucking somebody you like.
Ted Qaeda. I would make the switch simply because given the opportunity to save 4 lives over 1 life, I would choose to save 4 over 1. It's a simple numbers
Needs of the
game.
many outweigh the needs of the few or the one, as Mr. Spock.
All things even.
Let's see who passes this psychopath test.
I don't believe this test is accurate at all.
All right, let's see what he says.
The answer should be you would stop the train.
All right.
Most people.
You're the engineer.
Have little trouble deciding what to do under those circumstances. Though the thought of flicking the switch isn't exactly a nice one, the utilitarian choice, as it were, killing just the one person instead of the 5, represents the least worst option. Okay? But now let me give you a variation. You've got a train speeding out of control down a track. And it's going to plough into 5 people on the line. But this time you are standing behind a very large stranger on a footbridge above that track. The only way to save the people is to heave the stranger over. He will fall to a certain death, but his considerable bulk will block the train, saving 5 lives.
All right, pause. So he basically says most people would pick the, flicking the switch to, save more people. But now he adds this little twist to the same question.
It's getting a lot more personal, I think, is the problem here. Again, I stick with my same thing. I didn't put him there. Fuck him. That's life.
So you wouldn't push the fat guy?
People are getting run over by cars as we speak. I'm not there.
But you happen to be there.
So well, I happen to be there, but it doesn't change my...
People feel a responsibility. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm here, and maybe I could do something here. Wait, my choice is to push the fat guy.
Not given a choice of at the cost of someone else or something else. If there was a way to save everyone without hurting anybody,
did he say
then
that,
maybe.
Did he say that if you push the guy, you know it's a guarantee that you'll save the other lives? Because just pushing the fat guy isn't a guarantee of anything.
But I think
he said it would save him.
Yeah, but he's saying
you would know that.
He's saying you'd have an abort op, but I mean, would you do it? What about the people on the train getting injured? But I guess that's not part of the factor. So
no.
Anthony says no?
I say no, I don't fucking do shit.
Jim?
I say no. Reason being, then I'm committing a murder. Like, the difference is people say, well, by flicking the switch you are, but no. Because now I'm taking a guy in a safe position and putting him in a dangerous position, whereas the prior thing, I'm simply deciding between helping more people in a dangerous situation than another person in a dangerous situation.
It's still exactly the same. You're helping all those people that are going to get hit by the train. You're sacrificing one person, just like you did by flicking the switch.
Yeah, I understand. But however, that guy on the footbridge is not... I would just feel better about it. Maybe technically it is the same thing, but I still would not do it.
It's absolutely the same thing.
But I'm not putting the... No, but the guy on the tracks who's tied up on the tracks or whatever, I didn't put there. There's a difference between that and pushing a guy onto the track.
But he wasn't going to be... Like, even though he was tied to the tracks, he wasn't going to be hit by a train before you came and pulled a switch. So he was just as safe as the guy on the bridge.
So you're saying that I'm committing the same act. One is cleaner by flicking the switch than the dirtiness.
When you flick the switch, you killed him.
I still say no. I would not push him.
It's the difference between shooting somebody or firing a missile from a plane and killing somebody. You know, it's more mechanical.
I said when I took this test last night, I said yes.
Okay, you'd keep him over.
But then I sat there and went, oh, no, you wouldn't do that.
No, I would not push him.
But I did say yes at first, and I'm like, well, no, of course not. I would watch with the fat guy, like, oh, wow, this sucks for those people.
Yeah.
I absolutely wouldn't push the guy. But at first, I did say to myself, yes.
No, I would not.
All
Let's
right,
see what
let's
he says.
continue.
Now we've got what we might call a real dilemma on our hands, okay? While the score in lives is precisely the same as in the first scenario, 5-1, one's choice of action appears far trickier. Now, why should that be?
Could you pause for a second?
Well, the reason it turns out...
And go back slightly. I wish we thought of this. Spy Guy 925. Change the question for Anthony. It's 5 teenage girls on the track.
Oh, 5.
We'll break it down racially.
So you got 5 teenage girls, and now you got the fat man scenario.
Yeah,
what do you do?
Well, you know what? You got to think they have all their wonderful lives ahead of them. Old fatty's probably going to die anyway.
See, you would change your tune, is what you're saying.
Oh, why not?
Oh, fuck, why do we think of it in the proper location for this?
First scenario, 5-1, one's choice of action appears far trickier. Now, why should that be? Well, the reason it turns out all boils down to temperature, okay? Case 1 represents what we might call an impersonal dilemma.
Right.
It involves those areas of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, the posterior parietal cortex, in particular the anterior paracingulate cortex, the temporal pole, and the superior temporal sulcus. Bit of neuroanatomy for you there. Primarily responsible for what we call cold empathy, for reasoning and rational thought. Case 2, on the other hand, represents what we might call a personal dilemma. It involves the emotion centre of the brain, known as the amygdala, the circuitry of hot empathy, what we might call the feeling of feeling what another person is feeling. Now, psychopaths, just like most normal members of the population, have no trouble at all with case 1. They flick the switch and the train diverts accordingly, killing just the one person instead of the 5. But this is where the plot thickens. Quite unlike normal members of the population, psychopaths also experience little difficulty with case 2. Psychopaths, without a moment's hesitation, are perfectly willing to chuck the fat guy over the rails if that's what the doctor orders. Now, moreover, this difference in behaviour has a distinct neural signature. The pattern of brain activation in both normal people and psychopaths is identical on the presentation of the impersonal
this guy's a psychopath.
dilemma, but radically different
He looks like one.
when things start to get a bit more personal. Imagine that I were to hook you up to a brain scanner, a functional magnetic resonance imaging machine, and were to present you with those two dilemmas.
Banner night.
What would I observe as you went about trying to solve them? Well, at the precise moment that the nature of the dilemma switches from impersonal to personal, I would see the emotion center of your brain, your amygdala, and related brain circuits, the medial orbitofrontal cortex, for example, light up like a pinball machine. I would witness the moment, in other words, when emotion puts its money in the slot. But in psychopaths, I would see precisely nothing. And the passage from impersonal to personal would slip by unnoticed, because that emotion neighborhood of their brains, that emotional zip code, has a neural curfew. And that's why they're perfectly happy to chuck that fat guy over the side without even batting an eye.
Wow.
So what did you say? You said...
I said yes.
You said yes?
To the fat guy, but then, honestly, I sat down and went, of course I wouldn't.
I would just fucking make the train kill them all. I'm a fucking psycho.
You're crazy. You are a psycho.
Wait,
Damn.
Wait, so Jimmy failed the first part, sort of.
No.
Because he said the psychopath would switch.
Pull a hair out of my
No,
nose.
I was only saying what I would do, like...
Would flip the switch.
He said that was the typical response, though.
Yeah, that was the typical response of people that are cold.
Oh, he said normal people and psychopaths would do the same thing.
Yeah,
in
normal
that
people
scenario?
say yes and then no.
Okay,
Psychopaths
gotcha,
say yes
gotcha.
and yes.
But I made the switch because I'm not a psychopath,
And then
as I know. I'm very empathetic.
And then we all, in the end, said no to the second part, even though...
Are you okay?
I quickly said, why?
I'm just being empathetic.
Just to make sure. How long have you been sitting on that?
It just occurred to me.
Funny. It's funny. That was kind of
very interesting, actually, because it wasn't just a dumb question. When he gets into the regions of the brain, the regions of the brain,
he kind of knows the brain. And what he sees in psychopaths, obviously. So.
That was very interesting. I didn't think you could learn much from just those two questions, but when he broke it down like that, it was
that
like,
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And of course, Anthony said no and no.
I fell into no scenario he presented whatsoever.
No, you're the next one.
Either.
You're an asshole who doesn't give a shit. You're a sociopath who is only concerned with his own self and has no feeling for other people's joys or sadness. He's just an angry man in a red car.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's funny. All right.
Because I am not a psychopath. I do not engage in the front temporal lobe of the brain.
You're floating in and out of that accent.
Yes, I am. I enjoy the rear, coldly detached part of the brain. Chip, what would you do? I'd fucking push everybody in front of the train. I'd kick the fucking fat guy, too. Right in the fucking balls. Take that, you fucking fat fuck. Fucking die.
You don't worry what people would think of you?
I don't give a fuck. Let the train kill him.
Is that a new song? Let the Train Kill Him? Jesus.
Oh, wait, no, but there was a new one.
Songs. Oh, no.
No, I can't remember.
Chip would just rock out playing guitar on the roof of the train while it was running over people.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, legs. That's it.
Can we do the Jenny video next?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. And we got production to play? New production? And we got the Penn State guy saying fuckers.
Oh, boy.
So we got lots to do still between now and 10. Damn.
Somewhere over my big toe, I'll find hair and puberty, says my mother.
SiriusXM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, we got the Penn State coach, Bill O'Brien, talking.
Hi, Bill O'Brien.
And it sounds like he's saying fuckers instead of what? What was he supposed to be saying here?
I think fighters.
Nuns.
Fighters. How do you mix up those two things?
I don't know. They're saying his voice cracked, but it really...
Coach, we've talked all game long about the emotions of this senior class, the emotions of this team. How were you able to get them to focus and get this win?
They're a bunch of fighters. They fight hard. They're a bunch of great kids. It's been a memorable year. You know, we're not an undefeated team, but I think we're a hard-working, tough football team. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's what Penn State's all about.
He said fuckers.
That's
so obvious because he started laughing afterwards a little bit.
Coach, we talked all game long about the emotions of this senior class, the emotions of this team. How were you able to get them to focus and get this win?
They're a bunch of fighters. They fight hard.
And he's like,
They're a bunch of great kids.
He realized. He said, "Oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah, they're a bunch
fuckers.
of fuckers." He's like, "Oh, I said fuckers," but you know what? Compared to what was going on, that's nothing.
Yeah, he meant the coaches.
It's one thing to say it; it's another to do it.
Yeah,
the young boy.
The bar's been raised in order to really offend over there.
Yeah, whatever. Penn State's doing well.
Are they?
Yeah, considering
that college football.
They didn't lose
holy
all.
fuck.
They didn't lose all their guys. A lot of the players decided, "Fuck it, I'm going to
They're
stay
gonna
with
stay.
Penn State." And I don't know their exact record, but they're doing way better than most thought. I know that much, and I do know Notre Dame is #1 in the nation. A lot of people happy about that.
I don't know.
And I do know that Jenny is on a dumb treadmill on the Today Show.
Ooh.
What is that about? Boy.
Is that one of those Uma broads?
Who's that bitch?
I don't know who she is.
I don't know. I think she has one of those Uma names. She looks like an
Uma Plata.
Uma.
What'd you do?
One woman has a unique approach. SiriusXM radio host Jenny Hutt does her video blog from her treadmill. And guess what? She has lost 70 pounds in the process, and Jenny is here with me with some tips on making exercise more of a treat.
What a big fat slob she
Good
was.
morning. Good to see you.
Hi, Tamron. Thanks for having me.
We're from afar, but we thought, listen, you live your life on the treadmill, it seems.
I
So we
do.
put me on the treadmill with you.
I do.
Okay,
I'm
I'm going
needy.
to kick it up a notch because I don't want to look like a wimp over here.
Oh, it doesn't make
So
you.
I've got to be honest. Like most women, I want to work out, and I just don't find it fun. But this video blog was really an inspiration that got you going.
Well, what happened was I was already doing a lot of video blogging, and so I was also spending a lot of time on the treadmill, and I figured,
See how
why not
everything's
combine
loose?
the two?
Loosey-goosey.
But I mean, did it just come natural to you?
Oh, yeah, because I multitask
you
when I'm
know,
on
she
the
don't look
treadmill.
bad right
It doesn't
there.
look bad right there.
She looks pretty good right there.
Pigtails.
Gotta be
I
honest.
just started
Not
recording
bad.
and
Not
talking
so
to my
much there.
listeners.
Whereas
and answering
before
their
she lost the weight, she had a
questions while
pigtail for
I work.
another
And I
reason.
find that you do both.
Fatty.
Yeah, burn
I love how we're not even listening to what she's
No,
saying.
no, blah, blah, blah,
People
blah,
Skype
blah,
on my treadmill. I talk to my friends on the treadmill. I make appointments on the treadmill. I take care of my kids from the treadmill.
right.
We heard you,
Kids.
treadmill.
Do you fuck on the treadmill?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
I take a shit on the treadmill. I wipe my ass on the treadmill.
Just fucking squats down, lifts her legs up like a dog when they're on the carpet.
She just walks like a horse. Like a horse. Jeez, I'm all clogged up from your vegetable juice.
And the shit just falls on the
It
treadmill.
flops out like a pony. And she just fucking cleans it. And then
She's
the
already
treadmill wipes the duty on the floor.
She just has to find what she likes, if it's an exercise that she wants to do, or she should just start with one thing. Maybe if she's a
She gained a couple pounds.
No, I think she looks good.
She gained a couple pounds.
There was an instance where she looked slimmer on the other clip.
She might be starting to go back the other way.
I mean,
We
especially
don't know
with the
what's gonna
holidays
happen.
and everything.
I eat hoagies on the treadmill. I eat pizza on the treadmill.
Yeah.
She look a little bigger in the
Looks
face
like
right
she-
there, a little bit. Couple pounds.
The cheeks are slightly more
little
filled
bit,
out
right?
than they used to be.
Little bit.
What about them tits?
They're a little loosey-goosey.
What about them tits? They didn't look bad in that one
No,
shot.
the pigtails?
Yeah, because
tits.
let's tell her not to show the cleavage. It bounces around a little too much, and not in a good way. That Lucy bounce.
Yeah. Is she a goer or is she a prude?
No, she's married. She's got kids.
Oh.
I don't know. She. Yeah.
Yeah.
What year is this?
I don't know.
She'd probably suck your prick good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who?
Jenny.
Oh.
You think Jenny is a...
She'd probably give your prick a good suck.
You prick.
If you told her you put her on TV, she would.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. How long do you think she had her hair done before this spot?
Oh, my God.
That looks like hours
That's
of
my
work
advice
right
regarding just a belly.
Yeah, as long as you're
Suck my
healthy,
prick.
you're
Hair and
living with
makeup.
your shape. I mean,
you're gonna
people
be
are
on the
saying
Today
it's so
Show.
nuanced. You got to think about your heart and your mind.
You think she's really working and going, I think I might get a segment on the Today Show.
This could be a big
Advice
thing
with Jenny
for
on
me.
the treadmill.
You run, and I'm going to text.
She's getting
All right,
pissed
Jenny
at that
Hutt,
chick, though.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Up
the
next,
host is
practical
running.
tips on planning for your
Jenny
retirement.
Hutt's like,
Oh my
fuck,
God,
I can't do that.
Yeah. What
yeah.
the fudge?
All right.
What happened? That was a waste of time.
Bet
Yeah,
Jenny would really
definitely.
work
got
your
to see
prick
Jenny's
good.
You think so?
Yeah, she'd probably do a good job on your prick.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys had such feelings for Jenny Hutt.
Fuck yeah. She would fucking do the twist with the hand up your rod.
Yeah. Wouldn't even need to. The mouth would get all the way down. She probably takes it down to the. I bet in high school her nickname was Jenny to the Root. Hey, it's Jenny to the Root instead of Jenny from the Block.
Jenny to the Root.
She'd probably take your prick all the way down.
I'm just
yeah.
Jenny to the Root.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by the cocks that I got. I'm just Jenny to the Root. Used to weigh a lot, now I weigh a little.
I'll suck it till I make them shoot. I'm just
Jenny to the Root. I'll put it in my mouth and give it a toot. I'm just Jenny to the Root. Yeah. Everything I say is moot, because I'm just Jenny to the Root. Don't let that guy do it. He's a fruit. I'm just Jenny to the Root.
I'll blow it like it was a flute. Because I'm just Jenny to the Root.
I used to gag on a cock a lot. That's more Jenny from the Block. Like a flute.
A young guy or an old coot. Just Jenny to the Root.
I have so much heart and cum, I could make a 3-piece suit. I'm just Jenny to the Root.
I'm cheap. You don't have to spend a lot of loot.
I have cum all over my face and my glute. I'm just Jenny to the Root. Whether you're a small guy or a big glute.
If you look like Romney or Newt.
Right after I suck it, you can give me the boot, because I'm just Jenny to the Root. Put it in my throat or in my poop chute. I'm just Jenny to the Root.
After I'm done, you'll tweet woot. I'm just Jenny to the Root.
Oh boy,
you got them all. I went through the alphabet.
You
got them all. I was trying to figure out how you were going to work boot in. Hey,
even a Spanish guy in a zoot suit. I'm just Jenny to the Root.
I'm real humble, not a snoot.
So which is the bad production?
I think
I didn't forget. We have more bits.
Fish Song 1 is probably the worst.
Whether you play the guitar or a ute. Is a ute a lute? A lute. Whether you play a guitar or a lute.
This is a bad bit coming in.
I think so. If I'm not
Fish. Get a trout dog. Fish. Have a clamwich. Fish. Chilean sea bass.
Fish. I hate scallops.
Fish.
I love a good scallop.
Fish.
I do not eat lobster.
Fish.
Tilapia is a shit-eating fish.
I had sea bass last night.
They are tasty.
I can't eat tilapia anymore. I don't want a garbage fish.
No, not a fan of scallops.
Patagonian toothfish. Look at him.
Yeah, I know I'm yummy.
Chilean sea bass. That's like, oh, nice.
See what I mean?
It's just about fish.
Well, what's going on? Why are you guys doing so much production?
Repurposed.
Troy told me, or he said he wanted to make sure that you guys realized that his focus, this is Troy Kwan, his focus is more on quantity.
So they're promising you guys raises if you work harder?
And
is that what's going on?
Troy felt
and
as
then
though
something will fall through the last minute, like always? What's going on?
The job that Troy and me do is to make production, and it's your job to filter through it.
What's the next one?
Well, there's another Fish song that's actually pretty good, and then there's a bit with Jim and Cakes that's not as good as the Fish song.
A Fish song? Who sings it? Abe Vigoda?
Fish.
Fish.
Fish. Fish. Fish.
Fish.
Fish.
Fish.
Fish. Fish heads. Fish heads. Roly poly fish heads.
I hate scallops.
I love a good scallop.
I do like a good Chilean sea bass. Fish heads. Fish heads. Roly poly fish heads.
Yeah, I know I'm yummy. I'll take Nixon.
Look at him.
That's kind of good.
That was a little funner.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, that was a little better.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's like a commercial though, like a Heineken commercial or something.
Yeah.
Right, except about fish heads.
We're all sitting around toasting beers, watching the game with our multiracial friends.
Right. Every ethnic or background on the screen.
Like a Sunny D commercial.
Oh, it's amazing.
Mom's at a Sunny D.
Oh.
Then they pan and they're all raping Mom in the kitchen with a sausage link.
Any Sunny D, Mom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And she just smiles and opens the fridge, and it's just full of Sunny D.
Yeah.
It's amazing
And
house.
she pointed to the black kid. You know who stole it.
And then we got this bit.
Yeah.
The last of the bits today.
The Sunny D was taken by the naughty N.
My nigga, you hear about the Twinkie shutting down, son? Them shits was off the chisel.
Yeah.
Fuck. No more Twinkies, kid? No more cup chisels? Damn, yo. What kind of cakes you like, kid?
I love a good Klurgemerk.
Damn. What the fuck is that?
That's a cookie filled with spinach.
Come on, son. I never heard of that.
You can't even get a cherbil anymore. I used to love a good cherbil.
Huh?
It was wet tuna fish and dry flaky coconut. And what you'd do is you'd put a cherbil in each cheek and allow them to dissolve in your mouth.
Ooh, that shit is crazy. Why the fuck would you eat that, yo? That shit ain't even dessert, son.
I like the red asphalt.
What the fuck is that?
It's a chocolatey, delicious treat with a lot of Tabasco sauce in it.
You lying, son?
It's delicious.
Nigga, you on PCP, yo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, little Jimmy, you crazy, son.
That's the Who Kid.
Who Kid and Little Jimmy hanging out.
Yeah, just hanging out on the street corner.
Yeah, that inspired us.
Word. So that's today's production?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's 3 bits.
At least there's quantity there.
Troy Quantity is his new nickname.
Troy Quantity.
Troy Quantity. What did he do for the holiday? What did Roland do for the holiday?
Oh, please. I saw one of his...
I saw choo-choo train pictures. What was that about?
Well, he raged. He went down to Allentown and raged in Allentown.
Allentown?
Yeah.
There's a great song about Allentown.
Really? I never heard of it.
Yeah, Billy Joel, I thought it was just a song about a town that made wrenches. But it's not.
Alan Wrenches. Yeah, Troy Kwan. I saw one of Troy Kwan's Instagrams, and he goes, chilling on the LES.
Yeah.
The Lower East Side.
Nice.
The LES.
I like the Lower East
Side.
Side.
On the LES,
He's
yo.
chilling.
There's some shit going down.
Yeah.
There's
It
always
was
shit
cold,
going down.
too.
Yeah.
So you probably were chilling a bit because it was cold.
On the less.
Yes, on the less.
Not literal.
What do you do for Turkey Day?
I just went home to Pennsylvania. My family's in Allentown.
You're from there?
Yeah.
Clank.
Yeah, born and raised downtown.
Do you know that
Clank.
song?
Yeah.
Clank.
You hear that song?
Yeah, I've heard the song.
Living here in Allentown.
Are they sick of
And
the
they're
town?
closing all the factories down.
Are they sick of the song, I mean?
It's actually about Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Clank.
No, it's about
Clang.
Allentown. It's right in the
It's
song.
Allentown.
Well, it's in the song, but he's talking about Bethlehem.
That's
still.
what he's not saying.
He's talking about Allentown.
Living here in Bethlehem.
Right.
And they're closing all the factories. Dem.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
All we do is eat lettuce and spam. Doesn't work.
Did the song make a difference?
No. Allentown's a shithole. It's a total shithole. I had to get out of
You
there.
would think they would get their shit together after this song.
No, I think it got worse. Downtown Allentown's a fucking mess.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's bad.
What do you got downtown?
Nothing.
What kind of people?
I mean,
It's like
I
a
think
ghost
I think
town?
I think you know how to answer that question. No, it's not a ghost town. I mean, there's people that what happens is all the people from New York City rent gets too high, and then they move out to Allentown and just make babies.
Wow.
How far is Allentown that you could go live out there?
About 2 hours.
Is there nice sections of Allentown?
Oh yeah. There's beautiful sections. I mean, Dorney Park's out in Allentown.
Oh.
You ever been out there? That's nice.
Dorney Park? An amusement park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be great, waiting online while fucking savages try to cut you.
Well, some days
That's
it's
good.
Flags.
Yeah, cut you in line and literally cut you.
I was trying to
They
figure
try
that
both.
out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
why don't you get mom and dad out of Allentown?
they're fine. They're good.
Amusement parks have just been destroyed, by the way, across the country.
By
There's
what?
no fucking... a horrid element in this country.
Oh.
You cannot go to an amusement park and not have some kind of fucking problem.
Because they
It's
bust them
amazing.
in. That's why.
Whatever they're doing.
It should be a place of amusement.
It's a park.
I go to amusement parks and don't have problems. I have a good time.
Well, you're half.
They stink. I hate amusement parks.
We're half wide.
Oh, you
Well,
child.
child.
What I'm talking
Well,
about.
until they see your face, they think you're,
I go to Six
you're one
Flags.
of them.
Disney.
Because you got the
Disney's
hair.
different.
Disney.
Disney, you don't have to worry about
happiest place
anything.
on earth.
Happiest place on earth.
Six Flags is fun. They got
Six
great roller
Flags,
coasters.
get the fuck out of here.
I'm with Ed on that one. That place used to scare the shit
Six
out
Flags, just to fucking stand online, just have people cutting you and all loud.
Do they cut?
I went on it right, get up here, get up here. I'm up here. And then 50 people come in front of him.
They cut?
Oh, they cut like crazy.
Is there anybody objecting?
No. You object, you get fucking punched in the fucking face.
Wait, you can't say, excuse me,
Side of
sir?
the head.
I was here
excuse me,
first?
sir, I was here first.
You can't say
That's how you
that?
get cut.
Yeah, that's how you get the other kind of cut, right. You get the blind side punch to the side of the head is what you'll get.
You don't like roller coasters?
Well, you know what? No. I don't like the lines to get to the roller coaster. If I was able to just go right up to the roller coaster and hop in, I'd go. Yeah.
Went to Hershey Park last summer.
That's
it was awesome.
appropriate.
Yeah, well, that's exactly.
Yeah,
Probably took that highway to get there too, didn't you? Fucking Peter Pumper.
It's not funny.
It's hilarious.
That's when you went to Shady Maple, right?
That's right.
I went to Shady Maple this weekend.
What is Shady Maple?
It's the shit.
Shady Maple is the shit in Pennsylvania. If you're out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania,
What do you do at Shady Maple?
It's an Amish smorgasbord.
Amish. But not like tourist Amish.
No.
Like actual Amish people run it.
And it's all organic vegetables. Everything's organic from the Amish farm.
Sounds like shit.
No way, dude. It's great.
Horrible.
Is it
Organic
a flea
is
market?
nonsense.
No, it's just like a big all-you-can-eat buffet.
It's like a
How much?
trucker buffet.
So what, you eat corn and shit?
No, I had steak. I had.
They don't eat steak.
Everything you could imagine. It's a big trucker location. It's not a
What year? Like what days do they do it?
Every day.
every day.
No, they don't.
That's their gig.
It's like
huge.
$14 for dinner, and you just go in and stay all day if you want.
I haven't been to Lancaster in years.
Yeah.
Why would you go?
Or you could pay a little less and opt out of the fish, which is what I did.
Did you say fish?
Why? Oh, you didn't want it.
I didn't want any fish.
How much without the fish?
I think it's a good. I think it's like $3 off. If
Wait,
you don't
that's
get fish.
pretty righteous.
Did they have good mash?
Everything. Mash was sick.
The mash was
The stuffing.
They even
The
have
mash was sick?
delicious cakes for dessert.
Give me a
I
little
wouldn't
more
mind
mash.
You should check it out.
I want to go there.
You should have never said that.
I
to
know.
me.
It's all about the mash.
And they have a
The
huge
mash.
gift shop too. I have a
Oh, I
Shady
bet.
Maples hoodie.
Would you get a wooden fucking lamp or a wooden fucking little truck toy or a wooden fucking action figure?
Of course
What'd you
not.
get?
I got a sweatshirt that said Shady
Made out of
Maples on
wood?
it. No, it's
Wooden
no,
sweatshirt.
not. Obviously not.
Everything's made of wood over there at the Amish.
That's
Got
ridiculous.
this fascination with wood. What's a metal?
It's insanity.
Are all the games on the TVs up there when you go eat?
Yeah.
Did they have TVs?
No, I don't think they had
Yeah.
TVs.
Can you
They
get
wouldn't
like
have TVs?
Do they have like little cakes that look like schoolhouses?
They got lights though.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I don't
Hold on.
Just a tasteless joke.
And then when you're out there in Lancaster, you got to ride the railroad. It's what I did this weekend on the old steam locomotive at Strasburg Railroad.
Yeah, all the
Instagram
live long
pictures.
day.
It's great. It's cool.
Where do you go though? In a big dumb circle?
I saw the choo-choo.
No, you just go down and then you come back. But they have like
But
all
where do you
these.
go? You got to go
They're called
somewhere on a
teeth.
train.
You just get to ride the train, and Santa's on the train.
Finally gave it up.
It's a lot of fun.
Wait, you go on a train and just goes over there and then comes back. What's over there? Though?
Sometimes the journey is the location.
What's over there?
Well, you just get to ride in old railroad cars,
Rainbow
and then
Boat.
Santa's on the train, and
Santa.
yeah, and you hang out, and then you look at all the
I
big
wish
old
Colin
locomotives.
Ferguson was on the train.
It's an old-timey train, right?
Yeah, like an old steam locomotive.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
Santa busy this time of year?
Nope, he's on the train.
And it really works. They didn't fucking retrofit it with some kind of shitty motors.
It's awesome.
really fucking steam.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of them too. And then they have the Railroad Museum right across the street. They have all these old locomotives in there. It's great.
What's great about the Railroad Museum?
You just get to see. It's just amazing to see what how
Can you go
trains.
on them?
Old train. Oh yeah.
Can you
yeah.
paint them?
You can't paint
Can
them.
you sit? Can you sit in the? Can you bring on a little engineer's hat and sit in the front and go choo choo? Really loud.
Sure. That's a lot of fun.
Don't know why you would.
You guys like the bits? I turned in some bits.
They're good. I like the fish.
Yes.
bit.
Okay.
Why are you turning in all these bits? What did they tell you?
Well, why do they have to tell me anything? Why can't I just come in here and just be
You
excited?
growing a mustache?
Nah, I haven't shaved.
I think you're growing a mustache.
Hey, how's Sal's mustache coming in?
Yeah, Sal?
Sal?
How's that mustache?
Yeah, it should be a beard if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sal?
That mustache.
I saw him earlier today.
How's the mustache?
apparently he doesn't grow very quickly because that upper lip is clean.
Even after we scolded him for not growing the mustache, you would think at that point he would grow the mustache.
And then
this kid's amazing.
And then we said, don't bother growing it now. And instead of being like, you know what, just to prove,
right,
I'm going to grow it anyway.
Then he didn't bother.
He was like, oh, okay, I won't then.
He's not going to grow it.
He's about a piece of shit.
He is about that.
He was. We had a discussion on Sal.
Who did?
He was the example of how shitty his generation is.
Yeah. Really
All right, come walking slowly.
He's sauntered. Who's that?
Who's this?
The fuck is this?
Who's that?
I don't know. Find out.
The Rockettes, I think.
Oh, yuck.
Who?
No, they looked good.
Oh. And now I can't wait till a fire breaks out in the middle of that dumb performance. Fucking burns them.
I saw some of the Rockettes during the parade, the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Of course you did.
You know what they did?
Were they playing the Lakers?
Lakers, the Rockettes.
It's very funny, Sam.
They at one point they put their arms around each other in a long line and they kicked. It was really amazing.
Wow, is that like a thing they're doing?
Wouldn't that get old after 15 seconds?
Dude, it's so fucking like, all right, what is this, 1930?
How many times do they do it during the show?
Too many.
What do they do when they're not doing the kick line?
Then they do
Why
the
would
thing.
you see these people?
Then they do the ding 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 ding, and then they go backwards and kind of fall into each other backwards. Yeah.
So they got all sorts of tricks.
Yeah. I should have used my tootly horn. Let's get a little Christmassy.
Nice. Taking my time on the la 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 la.
No!
You said get Christmassy.
Oh, I meant Christmassy, like
La,
joyous.
La, la.
Can you mark that, please?
That's
a bit
crazy.
La la la.
Pull that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
La 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 la.
La la la.
Making my way to the front of
Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Oh God.
Come on.
It is post Thanksgiving.
Already.
Sherwood Sleeves.
I was feeling pretty good. La 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 la. Taking my time on the la 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 la.
You don't like this?
La 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 la. Everybody singing like la 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 la. Decking all the halls with the la 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 la. Making my way to the.
I like when he extends the la la.
No.
It's coming up. La 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 la.
And every people in the streets, and the people that you meet. It makes no sense. La 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 makes no sense.
At the end of the day, go walking in the town. Be like a million miles away.
None of it makes sense.
Now the snow is like a sea, like a sand above the beach. The lights walking in the trees.
What?
The people shining in the street, and the people in the light. All the children in the light, singing holy, holy night.
That was nice.
Oh,
what's wrong with you guys?
And you realize this doesn't have any meaning to it when he says la la la. Look at his dumb,
I just
his
don't like
dumb
the
leaf.
lyrics.
His dumb leaf thing. That's how crazy this guy is.
Mr. Leaf.
There he goes.
Mr. Garrett.
Don't you understand? You fill in the la-las.
No.
Depending on who you are.
No.
I hate the
That's the
la-las.
brilliance of Sherwood Sleeves.
No.
You fill in the la-las.
No, fucking don't fill in the la-las. It's your song,
Put in
goddammit.
words. No, you fill it in yourself. You go, oh, what does the la-la mean to me?
No.
Yeah. And then you get the imagery of Christmas.
My favorite
got
Kiss
a little
song is
lazy.
Rock and Roll All La La.
Yeah.
No.
I got a little lazy. La 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 la. I'm not writing words. La 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 la. That's what he's doing.
What do you see when you listen to this song?
Welcome to the La La. It's my favorite.
I see a small.
Guns N' Roses song.
Welcome to the la la. La 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 la.
I see a relatively small town that has hustle and bustle usually, but they're all slowing down a little bit for the fucking Christmas spirit.
No.
And there's a lot of snow on the ground, and it's snowing at the time of this song.
I don't. I see a man trying to explain the child molestation notifications around the neighborhood through the door. What are you doing in there? La 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 la. I got her in my house. La 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 la. I also pet my dog. Fa la 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 la. Smothered her in panic. Fa la 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 la. DNA on her little buttocks. Fa la 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 la.
Dig a shallow grave. La 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 la.
You don't see that it's dark in the town, but everything's lit up with the fucking Christmas lights and snow coming down.
No, this is the same guy.
There's a warmth in the air because
there
the
goes
chimneys
Robert.
are in use.
Bye-bye, Robert. Go down the river.
How dare you make fun of the leaf video.
There goes Steve. Bye-bye. There go. Oh, there's Gwyneth. There she goes. Oh, get around that rock. There you go. That's the same guy. So, no, it doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense.
No, he's a crazy person.
Oh, Mortimer. That's right. Thanks, Noodles.
Mortimer. There's Mortimer
and
going
Harrison.
down the river there.
Have a good trip, Harrison.
Have a good trip.
Can we hear the
What an ass.
Why is he an ass?
That's so stupid.
Talking to leaves.
Oh, please.
Maybe you got to smoke some of the weed, Kevin from Connecticut.
Maybe. Here we go.
Here we go.
The Shepherd of Leaves. The Shepherd of Leaves.
It's doing well. It's up to almost 10,000 views.
Oh, come on.
Look, he's an old man. He's been doing this for a long time. Why don't you get this shit?
From a bench in the town to a bench in the trees.
A bench in the trees.
Fallen old snow over fallen old leaves. Like a leaky old boat on an empty old sea.
An empty old sea?
Leak till you're empty, when empty you're free.
What's it leaking?
It makes no sense. I hate his songs.
Why does it make that? Like a golden flower, sunlight for bread, until is my power in a ballroom dream.
What?
I dance with the old river queen. She'd sing me a song in my dream.
I hate this part.
I love his voice.
His voice is good.
No, his voice is terrible.
Maybe you should go mainstream with that voice. A little mainstream. All right, here we go. That was the intro.
This just gets stupid. He should have made it a real song.
No. This shows what he is.
Talking to twigs like an asshole.
Get in line.
The leaves are getting in line.
He's a doddering old fool.
He really is. Fucking the twig whisperer.
Oh, good one, Sam.
What do you have to make it bigger for?
All up.
He had to go full screen.
What do you want to see, Marmaduke the leaf?
All of you leaves. Get in the line. Then you may proceed right down here. There you go. All right, Philip, good work. Bonnie, nice to see you.
Goodbye, Eva. Heinrich.
Here comes old Bob.
Joseph.
Bob. He's done it last
Adolf.
year.
Amon.
Stephen. Emily. Beautiful. Elaine.
Emily.
Barbara.
Oh, my God.
And Douglas Leaf. Watch out, Douglas.
What?
Charles. Always going under the water. His wife, Mary. Mary.
There's that
Charles,
child.
Mary got stuck here.
Charles, his wife, getting killed in the leaf tunnel as paparazzi photographer.
Sorry. All strangers. Welcome. All in a line. Thank you. Right in line.
There's
and
the
down.
child
That's
from
the way
Tommy
to do
Lee's
it.
pool.
There
There's little Connor and
Not
Lacey.
that way.
Ah, the little Costello boy.
Anyone wants to stop needs a break. You go up this way.
Here come the Smith children.
Ah, yes, Natalie Wood, followed by the Yates Five.
End up there for the rest of your life.
Mama has
If
to
you want to
put
keep
in
moving,
tub.
this way here.
Oh, here comes John Kennedy.
Oh, Mary Jo Kopechne, whatever your name was, always going under the water, off the bridge.
Off the water. Here's every young black child that tries to swim at Coney Island.
Oh, look, Teddy Leaf jumping out of the water while the Mary Jo Leaf goes under. Oh, Teddy Leaf.
Mortimer Leaf, can you hear me?
There's Mortimer.
Mortimer Leaf. Can you hear me?
Does he explain all the leaves that are on the banks that don't make it in the water?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see.
Have we ever gotten this far in the video?
I think so. I remember Mortimer.
Yeah, but I don't think we've gone much further than that.
Shepherding the leaves.
What ends up happening?
Bruce picks the trickiest thicket.
Mortimer always picks the trickiest.
Yes.
Chip leaf, making everybody else laugh.
Very dangerous wood spike. Then something of a cup in there.
What?
What?
Something of a cock?
No good video had been sent.
Well, we've never gotten to
No, I don't think we have.
There's a spike. The leaves can't fall on the spike when they fall from the trees.
Very dangerous wood spike.
You might think the beaver had done this, but it's the natural beavering of the world. For all these sticks here where the river was running so high. I can't get out there, but there's a beautiful...
What is he talking about?
I bet he has to shit while he's saying this stuff.
No. It's like a hand. That giant appendage being some kind of skeletal thumb.
Oh, man. Saucy.
The palm open to catch perhaps a
Rockets.
meteor.
Oh, man.
Perhaps
They're pretty good.
Someone will later a great deal of bear soup in there.
Oh, man. Sexy. Hi.
Oh,
turn this off.
Yeah.
Right.
Do it a can of something.
Hi.
Could Chip do the
Hi, ladies. Rockettes.
We just wanted to.
Hi.
Whoa, this is
We just
pretty
want to
cool.
say hi to the
Just
Rockettes.
want to say hi. Hi, girls.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Wow, the Rockettes are beautiful.
You guys were at the Thanksgiving parade?
That was us.
We saw that.
Yes.
Pretty good. How long you girls been Rockettes?
We were talking about it. It's 9 years, 8 years, and 7 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
How
for
about
the
that?
three of us.
So,
So they're always making new Rockettes.
Yeah.
Because you guys go way back.
Yeah, every year
Yeah.
they try to add a few new girls to the line.
Who's the longest running Rockette? Like, who's been at, like, what's seniority there?
Women used to do it for 20, 30 years,
Wow.
but now it's, I think the longest that we know of is 18 years.
Oh, that's still a
On the
while.
line,
Yeah, that's a while.
But we're 80. Yeah, it's rare. We're 85 years old, though. We're celebrating our 85th
You look
anniversary.
great
in
for
New York.
85.
Opie. And you got, of course, the Christmas show.
Yes,
Over
we
there.
are performing every day, many times a day until December 30th.
Nice.
Now, do you have like two different gangs of you gals, and one changes while one does something on stage, or do you all got to go run and change into those like wooden?
We're all in every single number.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Not two squads or anything?
We change our clothes very, very quickly.
I would assume.
And our quickest change, we have 90 seconds.
90 seconds to change.
90 seconds.
Wow. And what kind of like dance background do you need before you can even consider being a Rockette? Were you girls like big into dance?
Ballet, tap, jazz,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of different types of dancing.
My mother told me I had 2 left feet.
Oh, Chip. That's Chipper.
Yeah.
He's incorrigible, as we like to say.
We're letting him sit in today.
So what are you doing? You're just going around letting people know that the Christmas show is going on?
Just hanging out.
Yeah, we're reminding everybody, come see our show. Have you guys seen it?
Yes, I saw the Christmas show with...
I can't get tickets.
My old in-laws.
Yes, you can. You can get tickets at RadioCityChristmas.com.
Yeah.
Very
Damn
easy.
Didn't work.
See?
No.
Or you can walk across the street to Radio
Can you
City
guys
box
do like a
office.
kick thing, or is that like you're not allowed to do it unless you're on stage? Are you kind of like that? Are they allowed to do a kick thing?
Just make sure no one's tying their shoes or something.
Come see the show.
There's not enough room for us to kick it.
There's a
Break
lot
your
of...
equipment.
We're just kicking
Really?
it.
They got the long legs. That makes
they-
it really cool when they
do
kick.
got legs for days.
Yeah, it's very nice. How about the animals there on the Christmas show? How the hell do they even like keep those things around?
Yeah.
It must be a chore keeping them around that long.
What kind of animals are they? We had the sheepdog growing up.
No, stop it, Chip. They're like animals from the manger scene. So you got like camels.
Yeah, one of the numbers in the show is the Living Nativity. It's been in the show
that's
since
right.
1933.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we have camels and sheep and a donkey.
And do they keep them at Radio City, or they gotta like truck
Yeah.
them
Do they
over
give them
somewhere?
hotels?
No, they are kept at Radio City. And actually, this morning when we came to get ready for our first show, they were outside walking around. They take them
Outside
for
Radio
walks.
City?
Yes, they
Oh,
take them
that's
for
gotta-
walks around the block in Rockefeller Center.
That's
Very
kind of
special.
cool. No, that's a
That's
sight
kinda
you wouldn't
cool, right?
see every
Yeah,
day in New
absolutely.
York City.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they got to go.
Yeah, okay, ladies.
I could see the look.
Thanks
not
so
from,
much.
Not from you guys. From
No,
these two
they're
over
lovely.
here.
Thanks so much.
Well,
What are
thank
your
you
names, by the way?
My name's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
And I'm Katie.
Katie?
And Candace.
And Candace.
How many shows a day you got to do? It's a lot.
Up to 4 shows a day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot, Chip. Don't mind Chip.
Could you guys
He's very
kick out of here?
No, they're not going to kick out of here. Because
it's all about the kicking. I know this.
There's not enough room.
You sure?
Yeah. Go see the show. It's a Radio
What,
City
they're just gonna
Music
walk
Hall.
out? That's weird.
Well, no, it's fine.
I just imagine that you just kick your way through life.
You're all very lovely.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Very
Thank you for
lovely.
having
Thanks
us.
so much for stopping in and saying hi. Very pretty girls. Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming in.
They're just
Thanks.
walking out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they should go down the hall and kick
right?
all the bosses in the butt or something.
That'd be funny, Chip.
I know.
Oh my God.
Yo, you the Rockettes.
Oh.
That chick wants to fuck me so bad.
I was waiting for somebody to say something horribly awful and get us in fucking trouble.
The difference is if they're nice, I'm cool.
She wants to fuck me
As soon as you
so
give me-
bad.
You give me some shit, I'm gonna fucking knock you out.
That great
Chip just
bodies
said-
on him, huh?
Chip just has horrible questions.
No.
He actually said, how many shows
caught
do
that.
you do a day? That's
a
a lot.
How many shows do you do a day? That's a lot. He didn't wait for him to answer. And he just sits there with his face going,
Well, he gets nervous.
oh, it's very uncomfortable to
nervous.
watch.
He actually asked if they got the animals hotel rooms.
Yes. Nobody was paying attention.
Let's be honest. The one in the middle was the.
Yeah.
She was the one, right?
looker.
Yeah.
I don't know. The tall one, she was kind of want to be on like one of those George Costanza fantasies. I want to have sex with a giant.
She was very tall.
She was, tall girl.
I was going to get him to do the can or something. How about the can't?
I was waiting for that.
I didn't think
There
of
was
that.
zero surprise in that line. Zero.
You know, but
Will you ever mispronounce it and say the cunt?
Oh God, that would have been great.
we can bring him back in. Go get him back.
No.
I love some of this instant feedback because Nordo, because you could feel the anger even though he just wrote this line. He just writes, "What the fuck is the natural beavering of the world?"
Feeling pretty good. That was,
the natural dishes.
You might think a beaver made that, but no, it was made the natural beavering of the world.
The world.
That's what he said, because the river kind of came up to a point.
We never made it that far to that.
And then when it receded,
Into
it
the
left,
video.
but left a bunch of twigs, and it looked like a beaver dam. Yeah. But he had, Sleeves had determined that, no, it was from the natural beavering of the world.
Beaver.
You gotta love him.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was going to put it in those Rockettes.
Well, yeah.
You
Stick it to him.
They wouldn't have let you.
Put it in.
They didn't like you.
Yeah, they do the can while my peckers in them.
Chip, they assumed you were retarded.
They laughed.
I think they're useless if they're not doing that kicking thing.
You really think they were going to?
They should be kicking all over the place.
Did you think it was appropriate for you to just stick your head in the hallway and say, yo, you the Rockettes?
Yo, you the Rockettes.
But they should
Loudly.
be kicking in between fucking studios.
They
and
don't
stuff.
do the kick thing on their own
Oh,
time.
what the fuck?
That's crazy.
You ever put on big, heavy lead boots and do the kick thing?
No.
Like 25-pound boots?
That'd be interesting, yeah.
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 Hey, if you was being killed by the mafia, would you try to do the kick thing in cement shoes?
I'm going home.
I think that's a good. That was a good out. You got to end on an up note.
I have a plug. December 11th. You can order it on iTunes right now. Is my CD "No Baby for You"? It's material I recorded in 2007, but it's actually a set that I'm very happy with. And New Year's Eve week, Buffalo Helium Comedy Club. All you people that have been telling me come to Buffalo, well, I'm fucking coming. 27 through 31 of December, I believe.
I want to promote my latest video. I just got some upskirts of the Rockettes. I'll be posting later.
Right,
I'm into upskirts videos now.
You've evolved from masturbating about balloons on the ceiling to
I'm
upskirts?
desperate for a viral video, so I just upskirted the Rockettes. They don't know it, but I did it.
They were checking me out.
They weren't.
And another Rocket show, people. Holy shit. Hold on to your hats there. December 23rd. December 23rd. 89 North Music Venue is the name of the place, and it's at 89 North Ocean Avenue.
Christmas Eve.
Yes. Get your tickets and info at 89northmusicvenue.com. All right?
We taking that week off?
I'm taking the entire middle of that fucking week off.
Just the middle?
No, I think I'm going to take like a shitload of time there.
Why don't we just take the week?
I'm going back to. I got to get in touch with my guy. I'm going back to AC.
Nice.
For 3 days in between Christmas and New Year's with my whole fucking crazy ass family.
Wow.
This should be fun.
So is that confirmed? Are we taking that week off?
I'm doing.
Why don't we just take the week off?
I'm taking it.
I'm doing a couple of days. I have to.
Oh my
Because
god!
I have a different thing than you.
Take the
guys.
day
take
off.
the week off.
La 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 la.
Yeah,
Going
whoever wants to do
away.
radio will do
La,
it.
la,
I don't give
la.
a fuck.
I'm gonna take time.
I'll just play musical nuggets if I have to.
Ooh, nuggets.
Why don't you just not come in?
They count our days. So for
Yeah,
me,
but you
I-
got days. You got
yeah,
vacation.
but I got another, the other thing that whatever. Trust me.
Yeah, get the staff a week.
Oh yeah, I'll come in by myself. I don't give a fuck. I'll just fucking do whatever I do. I don't even know what the fuck I do. I'll do it though.
Oh, let me get my shit.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Right?
All right.
Oh, that was a good stretch. It's kettlebell day. Oh boy.
It's a what?
It's kettlebell day.
It's kettlebell day.
This is going to be very difficult today.
I kettlebelled my ass off yesterday.
Did you do these things called get-ups? You got to get on the fucking floor. You lay down on your back. You hold the kettlebell up.
I can't do them. It's
over
too
your
awkward.
head,
Yeah.
And now you got to stand up. You got to like use your and
Yeah.
stand
It's
yourself
called like
up.
the Greek get up or something.
And
It's
then
a
back
weird name.
down again. And do that over and over again until your legs don't even.
How many
fucking
do you
want it.
do?
I do 8,000.
Oh, see, I tapped out at 2. Yeah, I don't like them.
They're very difficult.
He's coming in tomorrow now. It's time for switching.
Who?
Steve-O.
What?
What time's he coming in?
When?
9:30.
When?
9:30. Okay, we got Ray Liotta at 9.
When?
No, you're really going to switch at 8:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
When?
Tomorrow.
When?
Diana.
When? Does is Steve-O promoting that karaoke show?
Yes.
What is it? I see like people trying to sing karaoke, but then he's fucking with them.
Yeah, see?
Is that how that shit work?
Yeah, they were on a spinning wheel. The other
Erock just sent me a message.
What?
Opie.
What?
Oh.
Somebody might or might not be outside the studio.
Oh, no, he is.
For what reason?
Oh, there's no fucking.
I'm just saying I got the message from Erock.
Who?
That's all I know. Who do you think?
Open the door.
Erock gave me the message.
I was feeling pretty good. La 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 la.
Now it's gonna be stuck in my goddamn head.
Making
Hey.
my way to la la
What do you
la
want?
la. The time of the
Gary, what do you want?
La, la.
We have to meet every day on the way out. What's up? What do you need?
Say happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Come on now.
It's just disrespectful.
Come on now.
Good. You just want to know how my Thanksgiving was?
I did.
All right, fair enough. I can handle that. But that's bullshit because there will be a question squeezed in there.
There
What's
will?
the question?
What?
What's the question?
Just wanted to see if that January day worked for you.
Oh, yeah. I got to fly back out to Hollywood to be a big TV star.
Oh.
That Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Monday.
Okay.
See? I got things. I got things going on. Roland, anything?
No.
You got to get me tickets for a Broadway show for next week.
Well, you gotta say yes, and I'll get you your tickets.
Wait, who's he saying yes to?
What's that?
It's a Christmas story. The new Broadway
On
play.
Broadway?
Yeah. It's a kid.
What happened?
Producing.
The Rockettes were just doing the kick line with the morning mashup.
I told you. What the fuck? I came back for that. I told you.
They're
you
right down the
assholes.
hall. I'm watching them. They have the morning mashup, and they're all in the hall doing the kick line.
Oh, that's those dummies.
Go yell at.
You
Go
talk-
get Nicole.
So you talk about
And
being
the
obsessed
Rockettes.
with a viral video?
Yeah.
They tried to do the Gangnam Style dance
And
with
that
Psy.
didn't go
Didn't
viral.
work.
Nothing
Now
works.
they're-
Go get the.
Okay.
Go get.
Nothing works. No, they ain't coming back.
I love Tattletale Ed. He came all the way back.
I was so excited to tell on them.
Yeah, you snitch.
Tattletale Ed rules. He was so excited. No, you gotta get me tickets for Broadway for family members. And will I be going to see the Rolling Stones?
I'm going.
How do I get tickets?
You have to pay $750.
No, I don't do that.
How much?
How do I get tickets?
$750.
$700?
Per ticket?
Yeah.
Wow, wait.
That's for like the floor.
No, I promoted them.
I'm going.
Yeah.
How do I get tickets for real?
You won't forget to put that on, right?
Yeah, I get that. You need things.
That made me feel bad about myself.
What did?
That.
Why?
We're mad at you.
You are?
What's the matter?
We fucking had the Rockettes in and they didn't kick for us. How did you get the
Why didn't
Rockettes?
you ask?
We did.
You said, well, maybe they felt like
We were a little rude, but we did
Well,
ask.
then that's why they probably felt threatened. I wouldn't kick for you.
Did you kick?
Oh, shit.
I kicked, but
Let's see
I
you
mean,
kick.
My kick isn't as good because I'm wearing Uggs and I don't have bodies like them.
Did you video the kicking?
Oh yeah, it's going up.
You guys are trying, huh?
It'll be up at facebook.com/morningmashup.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
I even put on my red lipstick for them.
I know, it's a little red.
You don't like it. It's too much.
No, it's good.
Matt tells me I look like a whore when I wear it.
December 4th, I think.
When he's at home?
When he's at home.
Remember?
I do remember. I'm not going to beat her up
Yeah,
today.
thank
But
you.
I'm mad that she fucking kicked with the Rockettes.
You got to get up there and kick with them, and then they would have done it.
But I was the one that got the Rockettes to do radio today.
How mad are you going to be? No, you get them to do this show. They were doing all the other shows.
Yeah, we had them booked. It wasn't all you.
I went, yo, are you the Rockettes?
Is that how you said it?
You did.
That's why they didn't want to kick with you.
Why? They came in. We had a good time.
How jealous are you going to be when the morning mashup?
There they are, the Rockettes.
Yeah,
Yo,
I saw them. They were.
You know what? Only one of them's really, really pretty. The other
That's
two
what
are
I
like,
said, one in the middle.
One's like hot. Like I would.
Oh, how jealous are you going to be when the morning mashup get their viral video before you?
No, that's impossible.
I don't think it's going to go viral, honey. I mean,
You're trying. You guys are trying.
We're
you
not trying.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. You had your Gangnam Style dance with Psy.
That was not. We weren't trying to be viral. We just wanted to learn.
How do you
just happened to put it on video and upload it.
How do you have a YouTube video with the Gangnam Style guy and only have like 10,000 views?
No one really gives a crap about our.
Holy fuck, dude! He's got an 800 million view video. Yours 10,000.
What is this vomit that you're drinking over there?
This is called.
It looks like vomit.
Carrots.
Yeah.
Oranges.
Yeah.
Tell him, Jimmy. Tell her. Beets.
I had
a little spinach.
You're trying to be healthy.
Carrots, beets.
For your kids.
Didn't you eat like shit the last few days? You throw little vegetables in you.
I did eat so much shit.
Can I tell you?
I was so disgusting. I was dipping turkey in mayo like it was a dip.
That sounds good.
Disgusting.
You know what Roland just said?
You might try eating vegetables instead of stick them in your fucking cooch.
I don't think I've ever tried that
Sorry,
before.
I'm trying to be nicer.
Roland
Didn't work out.
Roland
Gave it
said
a
that he
try.
thinks Nicole has gained holiday weight.
Do I? Do I look a little chunky?
That's what Roland said.
Maybe.
You could use a few pounds on you.
I gotta go back to the gym this week. Give me a second. You maybe gain a few pounds from yourself.
I'm comfortable, but you're fat.
Oh, don't you love when a fat person calls a skinny person fat?
I know, but we're comfortable. We're like, what can we do? But I'm trying to help you,
Jimmy.
Oh, sorry, just straightening up.
Jimmy, you look good, baby.
Just fixing.
You see the movie just did?
I did.
Straightening up.
He opened up his code, making believe he's like.
You got no belly or nothing. You look good.
No, I still have belly, but it's going. It's still there though.
I'm proud of you. I'm sorry you didn't get the Rockettes to kick with you. I'll show you my video as soon as it goes up.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
How's your relationship?
The relationship is
Back on track.
It was a rough week, but it's tough when you're with all the family and the family gets you stressed and annoyed. So it wasn't. And now Stan's not here, so I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked because Stan's not here.
Why Stan not here?
He ate something bad. He said in the middle of the
Limo
night
go
after
pick him
12
up?
days off.
You guys have to talk for 4 minutes an hour. How bad could it have been what he ate?
I know.
I don't know, dude.
What did he eat? Crushed glass? Oh, I gotta go.
I don't know what that means.
Chop chop. Give me the Rolling Stones tickets. Oh, and I need tickets.
That's a really rude way to ask.
And I also
Please?
need tickets to the Killers.
You said chop chop. Get me the Rolling Stones tickets.
Please.
Write your list.
That one's gonna be a tough one though. That one's gonna
The
cost
Killers or the Rolling Stones?
Stones.
Then I'm going to my guy Leeds there.
Have you ever been to the
Yo,
Stones?
Leeds, give me my Stones tickets.
Do you know the
You're a
line?
rude guy.
The line for him is already huge for the Stones.
Yeah, but he's Opie.
I guarantee I'll get
Apparently.
Rolling Stones tickets for free.
I don't know.
You guarantee that?
Guarantee.
You're a really impolite guy.
That's a tough one.
You work on the Killers and the Broadway tickets.
I need
Now
to
you
I
wanna
got
go
the Stones.
Broadway. You're so worldly.
I'm not going to Broadway.
It's Broadway. It's a block away. What's worldly
I
about
don't know.
that?
I'm not.
It's
not
in the name, Broadway.
Yeah.
It's for the bruds.
For the brother, it's for the wifey. That was a good one. A little more tone. I would have.
It's a Christmas Story musical. We bring him in.
I'm not going to a shitty Broadway show.
No,
That's a shitty Broadway
it's not.
show.
Which one?
The Christmas Story.
This pitch is not going well, Roland.
Don't do the Christmas story. That one is shitty.
Yeah,
one.
that's
Oh, no. Roland, this pitch is going
Do you like the Jersey? Have you seen the Mormon one? What's the Mormon one?
Yeah,
Book of
that
Mormon.
I really want to see that, and I still can't get tickets to that. Yo, get me the tickets to the Mormon.
That one costs money.
Guess
though.
who went and saw the Mormons for free?
Was
Yeah, I
it
know.
was it good?
With the original cast.
With the original cast.
Oh, so I saw.
That'll never happen again.
Oh, look at someone took my bag and my purse. It's nice to have handlers.
I bet it is.
Yeah. Can I go?
Yeah. I'm just mad.
I'm sorry.
We tried to get the Rockettes to kick, and for some reason they wanted
Well,
to
because
kick
you were
for
rude to them.
Opie's got his own viral. Yeah, you were. But Opie's got his own viral video.
Oh, you got.
It's going to be better than your kick video.
Did you surpass what's her name, Rebecca? Or?
He's got some upskirts of the Rockettes that he's going to post.
Did you really, without them knowing?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Fun.
Sorry, it's going to be kicking.
Do you
not
actually
as much fun if they know.
Do you see any vag?
Yep.
Some lips.
A little lippage.
Lips. A little clit.
They're still right there.
Lips and clits.
They're still right there.
Yo, Rockettes, why don't you dance for us?
I gotta go get my.
That's
ass
Nicole's
kicked by my
fake
boss.
morning mashup laugh.
Shut the fuck up.
It was fake.
That was a fake one?
It was. Damn, Opie, you so crazy.
What the fuck? Yo, come on. Let's kick.
Opie's making faces at the Rockettes and kicking.
They don't see me kicking. You got to see this.
Opie is air kicking at the Rockettes. This is why people don't do things when you ask them
Look,
to.
they're now laughing.
Yeah, but they're uncomfortable.
They're not uncomfortable.
You're not a charming guy.
I got to go.
What do you got going on?
None of your business.
Yeah, it is.
I got to take care of my Hollywood trip.
Hollywood trip?
Yep.
What's this TV show? It's like, what's it all about?
It's very, very complicated.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's in it with you?
Sewage Joe.
Who's Sewage Joe? I don't know who that person is.
Too bad you don't know who Sewage Joe is.
Let me Google it. It's going to take a while.
Sewage Joe?
Sewage Joe. Yeah, I'm not getting any. Oh, from Parks and Recreation? Oh, I know that guy. Oh, that's the guy. And he was on your Instagram, too. He's definitely in the show.
Kirk Fox on Twitter. Follow him.
How come he's not in...
Tell him the Oldster said hi.
How come he's not in Parks
Yo,
anymore?
Rockettes, let's go kick our way out of this joint.
Roland's going to try to pitch the Christmas Story people seriously now. There's no way. If Roland were smart, he would take a lesson from what happened today and what's happened in previous days and realize that the secret to getting guests booked on this show is to just have them walk across the hallway. Like, if they turn it, like, there's no way if Roland had pitched the Rockettes, Opie and Anthony would have said yes. But you just show them, and they go, oh, bring them in here. Yo, Rockettes! We got to take a break. We'll be right back with After Opie and Anthony Live.
The Opie and Anthony Show is pretty much over. This show will be available later today with SiriusXM On Demand. After O&A Live is next.